Lots to talk about today. Pam Bondi hearing, which is an absolute fucking joke. Everybody's going to be interested in hearing some of these clips. I'm not playing the whole thing because it's like 4.5 hours. But there are definitely some parts that we need to listen to. What's up, Lizette? What's up, Nickel? I'm not going to be too bothered by the MAGA mush brains in here today. Oh, one of the first things that you can do, too, is please get those heartbeats in. We got 21 heartbeats to get as the initial goal. It will help us get pushed out. So the first thing you do is get those heartbeats in. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Journey, thank you so much. Alice, thank you so much. What's up, my moms? What's up, Lizette? What's up, Shorty? What's up, Nickel? What's up, Journey? What's up, Kim? What's up, everybody? Everything. I appreciate you being in here. What up, Melly? What up, Monita? What's going on, everyone? Jason, thank you so much for the heart me. Nickel, thank you for the heart me. Not yet. Shauna's not in the house yet. Soon. She'll be in the house soon this week. Very soon this week. Nickel, thank you so much for the popular. Charlotte, thank you so much for coming in. Everybody knock those heart me's in. The first thing you can do is get those heart me's in. What's up, Miss Jane CA? Get those heart me's in. Miss Jane, great to see you. What's up, my Maggie? Get your daily heart me in. So much shit to talk about today. Cubbies are in trouble, Jason. Yeah, I think we might be getting the brooms out for the Cubbies. That's okay, though, because I think my Yankees are about to get that broom. That, what do they call it, BTA, belt to ass? I think the Yankees are about to get that broom to ass. And I think the Cubbies are, too. What's up, Grandma? What's up, Grandma of 10? Great to see you. Don't they call it belt to ass? Isn't that what the kids are saying today? But we're gonna get the damn broom to ass with the Yankees today too. I think the Blue Jays are about to sweep the Yanks. So everybody, smash those likes, tap that screen, get those heart me's in if you are in here. What's up, One Love? Just Michelle, what's going on? I've got a lot of shit to talk about today. Obviously, Pam such and such. We refer to her as Pam such and such, but that's Pam Bondi. We call her Pam such and such because she's just so basic. She's just fucking basic. Son, what's going on? Charlotte, what's going on? Jenna Smith, what's going on? Denise, thank you so much for the heart me. Lady Bree, thank you for the heart me. Oh, I might as well put my sticker up there. I might as well get the sticker up there while we are starting. Everybody, thank you so much for coming in. If you watched any of the Pam Bondi hearing, fucking 5 hours, what a joke. And the White House said they were extremely pleased with her performance. Well, of course. She didn't answer any questions. Of course they're pleased. Yeah, she's fucking unhinged. I'm only going to play certain clips. I'm going to start with Quad D talking about Ghislaine Maxwell. And then we'll get into some Pam Bondi. I've also got a great interview with one of the survivors from Ghislaine Maxwell, just so you can be reminded that she was also convicted of SA, not just trafficking, not just facilitating crimes. Thank you so much, Dolphin, for the heart me. Thank you so much for the populars. Son, Don Vito. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alice, thank you so much. Rose, thank you so Mish me. Thank you so much for the roses. Just Michelle, thank you for the heart me. Denise, thank you for the popular. One Love, thank you so much for the heart me. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming in today. So the first thing, if you heard Quad D yesterday, I don't know how I should organize this. Actually, I do. The first thing I'm going to play is Quad D, in which Caitlin Collins asked him about a potential pardon for Pam such and such, and this was his response. This is fucking crazy work. For many different reasons, this is crazy work. One more heart me. What's up, D-Town? One more heart me. We meet the goal. Continue to get those heart me's in.
Yeah. They rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to overturn her conviction. That means her only chance of getting out of prison is a pardon from you.
Thank you, Maggie.
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it.
He hasn't heard the name in so long. So I wanted to first approach that. Thank you for all the heart me's, everybody. The last time that he would have heard his name, and probably after that, was August 22nd. So we're talking about, 6 weeks ago? And that was national news because that is the day that his own deputy AG of the DOJ, Todd Blanche, his former personal attorney, decided to release the Ghislaine Maxwell transcripts from the private interview he had with Tom Blanche. So he hasn't heard that name in so long. It hasn't even been 6 weeks, bro. But again, that's why we call him Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. So lie number one. I just thought I would point that out first and foremost. It hasn't even been 2 months. It's been about 6 weeks since her name was in the national headlines for the transcripts being released, which were really just a protective mechanism to try to keep his name out of her mouth. So that's the last time we nationally, I've been talking about it though, but she's been in the news, brother. Also, Your DOJ decided to move her from a maximum security prison in Florida to the least restrictive prison in the prison system, a lush prison camp in Texas. So yeah, you've heard her name multiple times in the last 2 months. So I don't know what I haven't heard her name in such a long time means, but we've definitely heard her name. So I just wanted to point that lie out before we continue to go. But it's not crazy. I mean, I haven't heard her name. She just lived in my guest house back in the day, like the late, great Kato Kalin did with O.J. Simpson, but I barely knew her. I don't even remember the name. Maggie, thank you so much for the autumn leaves. Drop that Maggie sticker in the chat. Appreciate you, Maggie.
Look, did they reject that?
Thank you, Penelope.
She wanted to appeal her conviction.
And what happened?
They said that they were not going to hear her appeal.
I see. Well, I'll take a look at it. I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I don't know anything about it, but I'll speak.
I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I would consider it. This guy makes no fucking sense. And you talked about fucking Quad D. We'll say this. We'll play this again.
But I'll speak. I will speak to the DOJ.
Why would she be a candidate for clemency, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to consider it or not take a look at it.
Consider it or not consider it.
I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I don't know anything about it.
So you're either considering it or you're not considering it. You can't have it both ways. You don't know anything about it. Well, I'm sure the DOJ. I'm sure your DOJ has looked at her case. She was convicted. What do you mean you don't know anything about it? I'm sure your former personal attorney that went to interview her for 2 days, 9 hours across 2 days. I'm pretty sure you know about that, and you know about Ghislaine Maxwell because you sent your own deputy AG to go meet with her for 9 hours across 2 days. So I'm pretty sure you do know about her, and you know about the interview, and you know about the case because it's been decided she's serving over 20 years for SA and S trafficking. So I'm pretty sure you do know about it. Deb, thank you so much. Penelope, thank you so much on those autumn trees, by the way. I appreciate that. 3 more. If you're not going to do it, why don't you just say, I'm not going to do it? You've been asked this before, too. This isn't the first time you've heard this question, by the way.
I will speak to the DOJ.
Why would she be a candidate for clemency, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it.
You're going to have to take a look at it? We had a trial to take a look at it. She was convicted. We had over 20 fucking survivors testify against her. Or their testimony was used. Some were held nameless until the verdict came in. And I'm going to play one of those survivors today, too. I have someone also named, I think we used to call him Sean Puffy Combs. You see how he deflects to someone completely different, a different case? I have a lot of people asking for partners. I used to know this guy in New York. They used to call him a bad boy. And I know him as Sean Puffy Combs. Bad boy. And I'm considering he wants a pardon too for what I know. So I don't know anything about this Ghislaine Maxwell though. Bad boy. Like, isn't this shit insane that we're in this time right now? Bad boy. It's crazy, isn't it, Jayfer? Like, this is wild. So, yeah, I don't know anything about it, even though you had your personal attorney go interview her. Smash those likes, everybody. Get up to 25,000 likes if you can. We got about 200 people in here. 100 to 200 taps, everyone, if you could, to get us up to 25,000. Bad boy for life, right? What's up, Tanel? I'm sure he probably, yeah. He said, I don't own stock in Johnson & Johnson. All I know is that there was a vast amount of baby oil on hand. Whenever I hung out with this man named Sean Puffy Combs, we always had an ample amount of baby oil. Thank you so much, Joy, for the follow. If you are joining us for the first time, we are Political Live during the week. We are not a MAGA fucking live. We're an anti-MAGA live. What's up, Dad? Good to see you. What's up, One Love? One Love. Get your heart me in, too, if you're new here. I don't know anything about Ghislaine. Maybe it's Ghislaine. I don't know. Is that the same as Maybelline? Maybe it's Ghislaine. Marissa, thank you so much. I don't know her, but I do know about this guy named Sean. I believe they called him Daddy, Diddy, Puffy. I knew him as Puffy Combs, and all I know is bad boy. So this is crazy. Dr. Fauci. I'm going to play a survivor, actually, too. Michael, thank you so much. I appreciate that. 2 autumn trees up top. Let's knock down 5 of them. If you're joining us for the first time, heart me, top left of your screen. Also, drop a follow. Join the superfan team at the top left. Join the team. Okay, we need to get up to 700 heartbeats again. Let's get up to 25,000 likes, 50,000 likes, 100,000 likes. We're going to keep it moving. We'll be out about 2.5 hours as usual. In the afternoon, I'm going to play some testimony from Pam Bondi's unhinged trial, or not trial, but what do you call that today? It's not an interview, hearing. Okay, hearing today with Pam Bondi. I'm also going to play one of the survivors from Ghislaine, so you can remember who the fuck she is. I'm playing that next. Actually, I'll play a couple of Pam Bondi clips first, and then we're going to hear from a survivor from Schmeppy's in Ghislaine. Go Target, thank you for the heart me. Mel, thank you for the populars. Keep them going. 5 more autumns up top, everybody. 5 more autumns. Let's knock those down quick, fast, in a hurry. It's not a big one to start us. We'll gradually make our way up to pumpkin patches like we always do. We love the pumpkin patch. We love the Costco pumpkin pie. We love it. We love it so much. We're a fan of pumpkin pie. We love the pumpkins. We love it. Thank you so much. Pam Bondi's the best. The best at what, Ram? Don't mute him yet. What is she the best at? Not releasing the files? Yes, I know that, Carlos. What is she the best at? Not releasing the files that were promised to be released? Not releasing the client list that she said numerous times was there and then it disappeared? What's her job, Ram? Not releasing the files? So her job is not telling the American public the truth? That makes her the best? Well, like if you love being lied to,
I love being lied to. I know she said there was a client list and then didn't release it. I love that. She's the best. I fucking love that she protects 3 PDOs. I love it.
Look at Ram Fan. What happened? You don't like protecting the children, Ram Fan? You don't like protecting the underage girls? What happened? What happened? Oh yeah, it is that. I got to get that towel. You're right. It is fucking Towel Tuesday. Give me a second. I got to get my towel. You're right, Dolphin. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder, Dolphin. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. It's pumpkin season. Man, you're right. It's fucking pumpkin season. How could I forget? Thank you, Dolphin. Shout out, Dolphin, for the reminder. Thank you, Dolphin. I forgot about my artwork during the fall. Thank you, Dolphin. It's Halloween month, as you can see. I'm giving away my holiday fucks early. This is so nice. It's such a nice. If you can read, just look at the stems. Look at the craftsmanship on the stems of the pumpkin. It's that season. 'Tis the season. I'm giving away my first fuck early, and you can see that I don't give a fuck. And that's what I think of my pumpkins, my holiday pumpkins. Make sure that you lay these out for Halloween. Make sure that you lay these out for a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, I'm giving away my first fuck of the holiday season, and it's a fuck Trump. Yeah, it's a fuck Trump. So we're rocking that. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday with the fuck Trump pumpkin towel. And yeah, you're just going to see it. You're going to see it being flowing during the show today. Yes, it's very artsy, very craftsy. Yes, isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. It's so artistic. It's so elegant, if you noticed. So we rock these Tuesdays and Thursdays, but let's hear some clips from Pam Bondi today in which she refuses to answer questions about these Schmeppy's files, which is crazy. We've got all types of senators grilling her, Durbin, White House, Schiff, and she just doesn't answer questions. Thank you, Kim, so much for the autumn leaves. I appreciate that. We need 2 more. It's Summer saying this is the best holiday towel of all time. Win Kim in the chat. I appreciate you. All right, here's Pam.
Going back to the Epstein files, according to another whistleblower who made a
Thank you,
protected disclosure to my office, you pushed the FBI to review approximately 100,000 Epstein-related records on an arbitrarily short deadline in March, and the FBI was directed to flag any documents that mentioned President Trump. Nothing came of that review until July when DOJ and FBI released an unsigned memo stating, quote,
Patty?
there's no incriminating client list. Why was the July 7th memo unsigned?
The July 7th memo came from the FBI and the Department of Justice. Director Patel answered.
Thank you, Mass Appeal. Thank you, Marissa. So basically an unsigned memo saying there was no client list after she said numerous times on Fox News interviews that there was a client list sitting on her desk. I could play those clips too. And now she's making up an excuse as to why that was unsigned by the DOJ. Thank you, D. Thank you,
Very
Mass.
clear.
Thank you, Marissa. Drop that Molly Marissa sticker. Drop that Maggie sticker. Dubs in the chat. 10 dubs for each. Thank you, Patty, so much for the autumn leaves. Win Patty in the chat on the autumn leaves. Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. One more autumn leaves. I appreciate it. Then I'm going to go to pumpkin patches. We love pumpkin patches. We love orange. I love being an orange face during the fall. We love it. D, thank you so much for the heart me. Tiff D, thank you for the autumn trees. I appreciate that. What's up, Angel?
You know, Senator Durbin, I find it very interesting that you refused repeated Republican requests to release the Epstein flight logs in
Incorrect. Those were released, by the way, during the Biden administration.
2023 and 2024. You fought that.
There was also a Ghislaine Maxwell trial going on, so some things couldn't be released during the trial because she's actually in the files. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that for the autumn trees. Win Deb in the chat. 10 fucking dubs in the chat for Deb. Win Deb. So again, that's one deflection. We've got so many. Thank you. W's everybody in the chat. We're going to go with the pumpkin patch. We love the pumpkin patch. We love pumpkin heads. We love pumpkin pie. We love pumpkin patches. We love them all. All right, we're going to go with some pumpkin patches real quick. Let's knock these out, everybody. As a community, we can do it. So White House really got in that ass, too. White House got in that ass like Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior. That's how much fucking he got in that ass. White House got all in that ass. If you don't know who Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior, is, I suggest you go look it up. He got in that ass like he was Fleece Johnson in Kentucky. He got in that ass. So did Schiff. They got all in that ass. They said Fleece Johnson was here today. That's what they said today. All right, everybody. I'm going to play some more clips here. All right, I'm just sharing the live out. If you don't have your heart me in, make sure that you get your heart me in today. Appreciate that. Dubs in the chat. 5 pumpkin patches up. All right, so that was a little bit of Durbin grilling that ass. Okay, we've got Trump. We've got, where the fuck is, where's my man White House in that ass too? White House was all in that ass. Okay, let me get White House too. Oh, White House I put over here. Sorry, folks. You gotta love it. Thank you, M. Lynch, for the autumn. I appreciate that. Bondi deflects. Yeah, she's just deflect. I'm not gonna answer questions. Deflect. No questions, no answers to any questions.
Flag records for President Trump.
Here's another one.
To flag records for President Trump.
To flag any records which included his
This is
name.
Durbin again.
I'm not going to discuss anything about that with you, Senator.
Eventually, you're going to have to answer for your conduct in this. You won't do it today, but eventually you will.
There's been public reporting that Jeffrey Epstein showed people photos of President Trump with half-naked young women. Do you know if the FBI found those photographs in their search of Jeffrey Epstein's safe or premises or otherwise? Have you seen any such thing?
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks once again.
You notice how she didn't say no. Why wouldn't you just say no? Release the fucking files, Pam such and such. Why wouldn't you just say no? I didn't have any of those photos. I didn't see them. Notice how she didn't say no. That was not her answer. MAGAs, why wouldn't she just say no? Bex, thank you so much. Listen to the question and listen to her response. It's not a no. Pam such and such doesn't answer the question.
Those photographs in their search of Jeffrey Epstein's safe
Listen
or
again.
premises or otherwise. Have you seen any such thing?
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks once
The answer was not no. No never came up in her response.
again trying to slander President Trump left and right when you're the one who was taking money from one of Epstein's close.
That's a lie. And I don't care if the motherfucker was taking money. Why don't you release the files so we can see? Cool, he was taking money. Prove it. Release the files. Cool. White House was taking money. Awesome. It's not true. It hasn't been fucking substantiated by anything. But if you've got evidence of that and it's in the files, show us. Cool. Show it to us. Release the files. Nobody here is trying to protect anybody in Congress. I don't give a fuck what Democrats are on it. Charge them too if they committed a crime. I don't give a fuck. Show us the files. Cool. Whoever is incriminated, prove it, Pam Bondi. Yes, she's under oath. This is a hearing. Cool. Release the files. Let's see. If he's taking money, prove it. Put up or shut up.
I believe I could be wrong, correct me, Reid Hoffman, who was
You could be wrong, correct me. Yeah, you could be wrong. So prove it. Why are you making a claim if you could be wrong that he was receiving money from Reid Hoffman? If you don't know, why are you saying it? Sounds like just a rumor that can't be substantiated. But even if it's true and you've got evidence of it, which it doesn't sound like you do because otherwise you'd be willing to release the files and show us, fucking show us. You can bring up Hoffman all you want. No one cares. Release the fucking files. Prove it.
Jeffrey Epstein on multiple occasions. And the senator sitting right next to you tried to block the flight logs from being released.
Again, another lie. Another lie.
Yet you're grilling me on President Trump and some photograph with Epstein? Come on.
The question
So
is,
why didn't you just say no? Why didn't you just say no, there wasn't any of those photos in the files? Notice how she never denied it, never said no, those photos were not present. Not once was the answer no there.
You're asking me about photographs with Trump? Come on, man. Come on. That's not right. Dr. Fauci, the jab. You probably had some jab juice today, didn't you? That's the jab speaking.
How about you just say, no, there were no photos? You notice she never said that.
That must be the jab juice. That must be Dr. Did that question come from Dr. Fauci? Dr. Fauci, the jab.
Notice how the answer was not no.
did the FBI find those photographs that have been discussed publicly by a witness who claimed Jeffrey Epstein showed them to him? You don't know anything about that. Okay?
No fucking answer. Just a blank fucking stare. No answer. Did you hear the silence? Not a no. No fucking answer. What does that tell you? That's fucking crazy. Is that not crazy? A shitty look on her face.
Don't know anything about that.
That's the answer.
Okay?
No fucking answer. That's crazy.
On multiple occasions.
Crazy.
And the senator sitting right next to you tried to block
play it
the
one more
flight
time.
logs from being released. Yet you're grilling me on President Trump and
Yes.
some photograph with Epstein?
Yes.
The question is,
Here you go again.
did the FBI find those photographs that have been discussed publicly by a witness who claimed Jeffrey Epstein showed them to him?
This is her
You
face.
don't know anything about that. Okay?
I'm going to play her face. That's her face. What is that face? Answer the fucking question. What is this? I'll play it for you. That's her face. You think I'm fucking joking? That's her actual face. Look at her fucking face. This is real. Look at this face. What the fuck is that? That's not an answer. Thank you so much, D, for the blow and roses. What is that face? That's the answer she gave. That fucking face. Look at her. That was it. That was her face.
Okay? You don't know.
Look at it.
You don't know anything about that. Okay?
Is she fucking constipated? What is that face? What the fuck is that face? Look like she's trying to squeeze out a fart or something. What the fuck is... Is she constipated? What the fuck is her problem? Say no or yes. This is not an answer. What the fuck is that? Yes or no? MAGAs, why do you love being lied to? I don't give a fuck. Thank you so much for the first pumpkin patch of the live. I appreciate that. Is she constipated? What the fuck? MAGAs, why do you love being lied to? Why don't you care about these files anymore, these answers? Is that not unbelievable? When I don't give a fuck in the chat, 25 does for I don't give a fuck in the chat on the first pumpkin patch. Did you see that face? She won't even answer the fucking question. That's not an answer. Just say no if those photos don't exist. What does that tell you, MAGA? That she couldn't even say no. Thank you so much for the Pirates Treasure, D. I appreciate that. Patty, is that not insane work? MAGAs, do you love being lied to every fucking minute of the day by your own people? One love, it's fucking crazy work, isn't it? It's crazy work. So, now that we've seen Pam Bondi covering for Trump's ass again, and won't even answer simple questions like yes or no questions. Do those photos exist? Does the FBI have those photos? A simple no would do if they don't exist, or a simple yes if those photos exist. Now I'm going to play about a 6-minute interview with one of the Schmepstein victims that was just aired about 4 days ago. And you can listen to who Ghislaine Maxwell is, because she's no innocent person in these crimes. And this is one of the survivors that actually testified, or her testimony was used in one of the Ghislaine Maxwell's, her trial. And her identity was revealed not until the verdict, because she wanted to keep her identity private while the trial was going on. But just to remind you who the fuck Jeffrey Schmeppes and Maxwell are, okay? So listen up, it's a good interview. I told you I'm not letting this Schmepstein file thing go. I'm sorry. I'm talking about this every day if I need to. I don't give a fuck.
35 years ago that it was here in New York City, nearly 35 years ago, that a chance encounter changed Elizabeth Stein's life forever. Stein was 21 years old, studying fashion, interning at one of Manhattan's most elite department stores when she helped a customer, Ghislaine Maxwell.
We shopped and we talked a lot. I offered to bring Maxwell's packages to her, and when I called, I was told to meet her at the St. Regis Hotel. And when I arrived, the concierge let me know that she was in the bar and that she wanted me to meet someone. And that someone was Jeffrey Epstein.
What had you told yourself about your personal experiences while it was happening and even in the years after?
Thank you,
The
Bethany.
narrative in my head for the past 3 decades was that I had met these friends and I was running with a crowd that ran too fast for me. And so the blame for what happened, I always put on myself, and I didn't understand. He saw the vulnerability and he seized on that. And he groomed us and manipulated us and drew us in. And by the time we were in and even beginning to realize that there was something wrong going on, we couldn't get out.
A now settled 2023 lawsuit she filed against Epstein's estate and Ghislaine Maxwell depicted abuse lasting 3 years. Abuse she alleged in the suit that included rape by Epstein, Maxwell, and their friends.
Now, pay attention. Schmepstein, Maxwell, and their friends. This is the same Maxwell, Ghislaine, maybe it's Ghislaine, that Trump said he would consider, would not consider for a pardon, that he doesn't know anything about it. Again, she had a trial in addition to this lawsuit that was filed by this specific survivor. She's guilty as sin, convicted. Over 24 fucking survivors testified at her trial. What's up, Ebony? Yeah, so listen up. Like, this isn't going away. Anytime he says he doesn't know anything about it, anytime he says I got to go look more into it, no, that this information is all out there. These lawsuits are out there. This testimony is out there. Yeah, her trial is out there. We know what the fuck it is. We're not letting it go. Thank you so much. 4 more pumpkin patches, by the way. I don't give a fuck. Got us kicked off. We need 4 more. Right, One Love? I'm not letting it go. Sorry. Maxwell was guilty of this too. Thank you, Ray Craig.
At her trial, you would wait in the dark. You gave a victim impact statement. I mean, you were very forceful in being present during all of this. What was it like to see her transferred to a minimum security?
Now again, Trump, remember in the interview I just played from Caitlin Collins, or it wasn't an interview, a question from Caitlin Collins. It's been so long since he's even heard Maxwell's name. Bullshit. She was transferred from a maximum security prison to a minimum least restrictive prison camp under his watch at the direction of his DOJ. 2 months ago. It hasn't been that long since you fucking heard her name. 6 weeks ago, your own DOJ released a transcript from the Todd Blanche interview, which was done all secretively with no fucking witnesses, by the way. So it hasn't been so long since you've heard her name.
That was really difficult. I remained anonymous at the trial until the day of the verdict because I didn't want I didn't want eyes to be on me, and I didn't want to distract from what was happening. She was ultimately convicted, and it was really important for me to deliver a victim impact statement at her sentencing. I felt really strongly about letting
Thank you for the roses, Kirsten. Congratulations, Dee, on ranking up. Mari, thank you for the heart me and the populars. Everybody, keep those populars, roses, handheld hearts, cowboy hats, whatever the fuck you want to keep going, keep it going. Thank you for the Octobers. The Octobers are great. 4 more pumpkin patches up top. Trick or treats are great just to keep the algorithm going, the engagement up, get us pushed out on the For You page. We got about 350 people in here, which is great. Keep it going. Those heart me's and all that engagement really helps us get shared out. So I appreciate it. If you would rather make a donation through VMOC app, you know where to find it. Link tree in the bio. I appreciate you. Happy Kitty, thank you so much. I'm playing an interview that was released 4 days ago. Thank you, Alice, for the handheld heart. Sue Lopez, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Brenda, thank you for the heart me. Revelation, thank you for the pumpkins. Willow, thank you so much for the heart me. Amazing, amazing. Keep it going, everybody. I do appreciate it. Kirsten, thank you so much for the trick or treat. Fabulous, thank you on the populars. Sue Lopez, thank you on the populars. Y'all are doing awesome. 4 more pumpkin patches. This is my favorite animation up there right now. We got about 350 people in here. We can easily hit that within the next 20 minutes. So let's do that, please. 2, Kathy, thank you so much. Debs, thank you so much. So this is one of the survivors that is now speaking out. This was an interview given about 4 days ago from Scripps News. What's up, CJ Love? Pumpkin patch is my favorite. Pumpkin pie is my favorite. So let's knock those down up top. It's a beautiful fall animation. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Room know exactly what had happened to me, all of the bad, ugly things that had happened. We had a bit of justice when we saw her sentenced. And so to have her transferred from a prison that was, I'm going to say, mildly appropriate for her to a prison that is in no way appropriate for someone who's been convicted of these crimes is really just a slap in the face to us as survivors, and it really leaves us wondering, what's the next step?
How did you find out that she was moving?
In the news, like everyone else did. That's something that's really been concerning to us as victims, is that we've had no communication from the federal government.
Thank you, Denise.
Maxwell is continuing to fight for her release 3 years into a 20-year federal sentence. This week, the Supreme Court is weighing whether to take up her appeal.
Now, she was already rejected yesterday. That's why Quad D was asked about her. Alice, thank you so much. Brendan, thank you so much. Y'all are doing amazing. JN, thank you so much. Pumpkin patches up top, folks. Also, if you can please share the live out, you do that by holding your finger in the center of the screen for about 2 seconds. Your friends list is going to pop up. You're going to see a box that says send on the right-hand side. Just click send like 3 different times, 3 different people if you can. Get us up over 500 shares if you can. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are doing unbelievable in here. Thank you on the pumpkin. I appreciate that so much. Y'all are awesome. This family is great. We need to fucking talk about these facts. Jason K, thank you. Who was in here? Who just gave that pumpkin? P. Fatima, thank you so much on the pumpkin. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 4 more pumpkin patches up top, folks. Let's knock them down. Grizel, thank you for the share. Get your heart me's in top left of your screen, too, if you can.
What would that mean if the highest court in the land takes up this case?
The chances are pretty slim.
So she was
and
right.
I am hoping that the American public wouldn't stand for that if it did happen. This is a miscarriage of justice, and we're just seeing it overlooked at every turn.
You said that they stalked you when you tried to, stay away from them. Do you worry about your safety if she were to be getting out of prison?
It's a very real concern.
Thank you, Vicky.
And it's something that I don't know if people really understand how palpable that fear is. These are people who have unlimited resources.
But survivors are pushing through that fear. Some say they may put together their own list and expose their abusers.
Do you support the idea of compiling a list and releasing it if the government won't do it themselves?
Bondi.
It's important for people to consider what I was just talking about, and that is our safety. And second of all, it is not our job to release a list. It is the just.
Thank you, CJ Love. Win CJ Love in the chat on that beautiful pumpkin patch. Dubs in the chat, 25 dubs for CJ Love. That is my favorite animation right now. W's in the chat, CJ Love. Thank you so much for the love. We love you, CJ Love. That is my favorite animation. We got 3 more to go. Who wants to follow CJ? Shout out CJ Love. Appreciate you so much. Love it, love it, love it. I don't give a fuck. Appreciate you so much. They've dropped the 2 pumpkin patches. Who wants to join them and knock down this goal? Appreciate you. Thank you for the little butterfly. I appreciate that cute little butterfly as well. Wendy, thank you so much for the follow. Patty. Win Patty 25 dubs in the chat for Patty. Drop that Patty sticker in the chat. We love the pumpkins. We've got pumpkin right on my shoulder right now. Pumpkin that says fuck Trump. It's beautiful. It's artistic. It's elegant. It's classy. And so is Patty. And so is that beautiful animation. 3 down, 2 to go. Thank you so much, Patty. 25 dubs in the chat for Patty. Let's get this thing going, everybody. Let's continue to get pushed out on the For You page. Doing amazing. 120,000 likes. Appreciate you. There's about 2 more minutes of this interview. This is awesome. This is a Schmepstein, Maxwell, and Powerful Friends survivor. She was essayed and graped by all of them. Okay, so she spoke out in an interview. I'm not letting this shit go. We can't let it go as a community, as a country, as a culture. Oh, Pam such and such, she told you today she doesn't want to answer any questions. She doesn't want to answer any questions. That's her response to questions about the files. That's her answer. Instead of saying no about photos, that's her fucking answer.
It's job to investigate this case, and they're not doing that.
Would you contribute to a list?
I think that would depend on the circumstances.
That threat by survivors comes as President Trump continues to call the probe a Democratic hoax. Stein maintains this is not about politics.
This has been going on for 5 administrations. It's not just specific to this administration. And you cannot tell me that a crime that by our Justice Department's own admission...
Oh, I will say it's specific to this administration because the other previous administrations weren't in photographs with Jeffrey Schmeppe. Well, maybe Clinton was. So we can say Clinton is, but the other guys were not. Bush, Obama, Biden, they're not in any photographs with Schmeppes. They weren't best friends with Schmeppes. So I don't know about that. Now, maybe they had information. They were compiling information. I do agree with that. But other presidents were not tied to this like the current dude is, okay?
Victims is a hoax.
The FBI director said that he has not come across any credible evidence that these women were trafficked, these young girls and minors were trafficked to other men by Jeffrey Epstein. How is it possible for him to say that?
Well, Mr. Patel also said that he had not completely reviewed.
Did you just hear Cash Patel? Everybody knows Cross-Eyed Cash. Everybody knows Cross-Eyed. Did you see what he said about? Did you hear what he said about the survivors? That's crazy.
And minors were trafficked. That he has
admission had 1,000 victims is a hoax.
The FBI director said that he has not come across any credible evidence that these women were trafficked, these young girls and minors were trafficked to other men by Jeffrey Epstein. How is it possible for him to say that?
What? We're trusting Crash Out Cross-Eyed Cash? He can't even find Lance Twiggy Pudding? Well, of course he can't find any evidence. He can't even find a trans woman named Lance in Utah that disappeared in the middle of the fucking night. Lance Twiggy Pudding, remember him? No one's seen him. No one's heard from him. I'm supposed to take his fucking word? I don't even think that person exists, by the way. But I don't think I'm listening to fucking Crash Out Cross-Eyed Cash.
Mr. Patel also said that he had not completely reviewed all of the information.
Well, that's great. That's great that an FBI director hasn't even reviewed the information tied to the biggest trafficking and SA fucking scandal in the history of our country. It's great that he hasn't reviewed any of the evidence. That's fucking awesome. That's so comforting to hear that. We've got such a capable FBI director. You would think that fucking case might be a priority. Maggie, thank you so much. Yeah, right? Awesome. Yeah, awesome.
And so that's an important point to point out. It's concerning to me that Mr. Patel hasn't reviewed the statements of 30.
Yeah, that's pretty disheartening. That's pretty scary that he hasn't even reviewed statements of survivors. That's fucking wild.
Mr. Patel hasn't reviewed the statements of 30 victims, and also concerning to me that there was a federal indictment ready to go that was never served.
What would justice look like for you?
Federal indictment ready to go that was never served. Like, listen to what this survivor is saying. This is a massive fucking cover-up. Pam Bondi today reeks massive cover up. Won't even fucking answer questions. Not even a no. This is crazy.
If we'll ever fully see justice.
We won't.
But I think justice for us would be holding the people that were involved accountable and seeing past the lies that were being told, and really to hold our government accountable. That would be justice. The focus that we need to put nationally when we're looking on at sex trafficking cases is who is the buyer? Who is the recipient of these people? Because if we didn't have the demand, then there would be no need to supply people. And so for me, the men who harmed us, that would be an important piece.
Alex.
I don't think we're going to get justice, by the way. I've been saying this, but I've read so many articles to everyone in here about connections with Schmeppes and people like the South African Nick Cannon, who we call Elon Musk, and to the co-founder of Google, and to Quad D. I've read fucking emails between Maxwell and Schmeppes. I've read the connection between Chase Bank, Schmepstein, the Google co-founder, the South African Nick Cannon, and Ghislaine Maxwell. I've read all this shit. There is a reason that these files are not being fucking released. This shit runs deep. Different countries, different billionaires, different fucking corporation CEOs and founders. I don't think these survivors are ever going to get justice, but I'm not going to stop talking about it until some of these sick fuckers are exposed. We cannot fucking give up on pressing this fucking story. If you don't know who this is, her name is Elizabeth Stein. She was one of the survivors that testified at the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. She also sued the Schmepstein estate, Ghislaine Maxwell themselves in I believe it was a civil suit. Okay, she said she was essayed by all of them, both Ghislaine and Schmeppes and other powerful friends, as she described them. Didn't name their names, which is interesting, probably for self-protection. Deb, thank you so much. But I just had to play... I didn't want to play the whole Pam Bondi shit because it was like 5 hours today. But I'm not going to forget, and we need to keep fucking pressing this. This is a story that cannot go away, folks. And if this fucker pardons her, that needs to be the end of this fucking administration, okay? What's up, One Love? One Love's in the box. Let's see what's on One Love's mind. I don't know if you meant to request up, One Love, but... What's up, One Love?
Oh, no, I absolutely did. I did.
Thank you, Alice.
Because if Donald Trump pardons Ghislaine Maxwell, he is basically telling everybody, Israel and all the other big actors that are part of these trafficking schemes, that they are going to be okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to say, oh my God, outside of the fact that I fucking love you, you're absolutely awesome.
Thank you.
And I should have been at your shows every day. The other thing, I watched Hunter Biden be interviewed by Channel 5, and Hunter Biden's brother Beau, one of his last lawsuits that he did, and I don't think that Republicans or anybody in America know that Beau Biden took down a doctor that had over 200 little kids, that he had a camera in their room, and his children that cannot talk for themselves yet. And so Beau Biden, Joe Biden's son, took down a sexual predator. Guys, you guys don't understand. And they want to use the word predator and all this other and they'll say that word, but like with Republicans, it is actually what they do.
Yeah.
But when you're Beau Biden, who just passed away from cancer, they don't want to say, oh, by the way, one of the last things he did in law as a lawyer was take down some guy that had over 200 little kids, and he got him put in prison. Okay? Nobody talks about that shit. That's what I'm saying. And oh my God, like I see your moniker, usually when we're at Jay's live,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
are really stinking cute. Okay.
Thank you,
I'm
thank you,
married, but you're stinking cute.
thank you. I'm
But
married. I'm married too, but I appreciate the compliments. Usually, it's
yeah,
usually
you're
it's
adorable.
Thank you. It's usually MAGA men that hit on me and want to date me, but I do appreciate that so much. Yeah, they want to see what's in my refrigerator. They want to ask to come to my house for dinner. So it's usually them like wanting to hit on me. But I'm married too. But I appreciate the
I'm
compliment.
not hitting on you. I'm
All
just
good, all
saying,
good, all good.
you
I
know what?
appreciate
Your
it.
mom and dad did a good job. Your genes are good. But
Thank you.
what the Republican Party never wants to focus on is that Beau Biden literally took down a guy that had over 200 children that he was a predator to, and it was
I'm
a
gonna look into
doctor, and
that.
he had like I guess a camera in the office, and they couldn't speak yet, and all this other stuff. Beau Biden did that, but Republicans don't want to talk about
Of
that.
course not.
They
Of
don't
course
want to
not.
give any, accolades to the Biden family. You
No,
know,
or any Democrats that are fighting for justice either. Like they don't want to give any credit to anybody they perceive as an enemy. But I'm going to look into that. So thank you for telling me because I'll
oh
spend.
no, and yeah, watch it was Channel 5. They did 3 different interviews with Beau Biden. No, Hunter,
Gotcha.
because the first one was like 2 hours. The next one is like an hour. And the third one is because the kid that interviewed him said, I have basically a subpoena from Melania
I
saying that you're the one that introduced no, that Jeffrey Epstein
and
introduced.
Maxwell, yeah. Maxwell introduced Melania to Quad. We call him Quad D, Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I we call him Quad D. Yeah, just because Trump saying his name gets flagged on here, so we call him Quad D, Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. So we just say, yeah, I heard that portion of the interview for sure. I've heard him say that
Oh
before.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
and Hunter's like, bring it. And then he said, you know what, America, if you guys want me to go through with this, I will.
Yeah.
I will actually do the discovery because the Donald Trump family does not want the discovery part.
No, you notice how
I
Melania,
promise you.
yeah, she shut the fuck up. She threatened to sue him, remember? And then that went away
Yeah.
quick. That went away quick, you know?
Because Hunter's a lawyer too.
Yeah.
And so, and you know what? Everybody in everybody's family has, hiccups and,
Yeah.
down times and good times or whatever. But you know what? Um, he's been dragged pretty hard.
He has.
But nobody drags Don Jr., Ivanka for having 18 trademarks in China
Yeah.
while she was
While she was in
the
office,
cabinet,
in the administration.
while
Yep, Clusie, thank you.
and nobody says anything about Jared Kushner getting
Yeah.
$2 billion
Yeah.
right after they leave from the Saudi government, and now and Qatar wants to give Donald Trump it's like,
It runs deep, and we've gone over all this. Like we've gone over the crypto schemes, which he's making billions of dollars, over in that region too. The Qatar plane, like you said, but also, yeah, the UAE and the crypto schemes with the sheikhs over there. They've made billions off these schemes already. It's been 9 months, but nobody wants to talk about it on that side. We know that. But one love, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming up here.
No, I have one more question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I want to know why Republican and Democrats will not fuck with Israel. That one is about to blow up our country.
Yeah.
And be like, because there's too much information, and all of us know that they have full education, full healthcare, full military, everything, and we give them money for that. And I think that more Americans should start looking into that. Why aren't we doing what they would do for themselves? And why would you You know the questions I'm.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
all these
And
question marks. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I
It's
always
all
call
the
out.
question marks.
I call out BB all the time here. Like it's not. I said it's not the Jewish people. It's BB.
It's not
It's
Jewish
no.
people.
It's BB
It's BB.
Netanyahu. Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
authoritarian. And I think. I mean, one of the answers is I think a lot has to do with the I call them the Schmepstein files. I really think there's so many actors between the two countries that are tied to that ring, and that would kind of make sense that people through different administrations have been
It makes
blackmailed.
more sense than anything.
Yeah, so that's what I think. I think there are some very powerful people involved in that case. And I think that's one of the reasons. It's definitely the reason that Quad D is fucking bends the knee to BB in every situation he can. I mean, that's definitely, I mean, we know that because his own DOJ said that Quad D was in the files. And look at all the moves that he's made for BB and has never really reprimanded BB, hasn't gone at BB for the treatment of innocent civilians at Gaza, won't do shit, went and struck Iran for BB. Like he's doing any and everything that BB wants him to do. And
It's like no, and when you say that, and that guy poses as, and I'm gonna say he's a poser. Okay.
Thank you, Joe Gotti. Yep.
DJT is a poser.
Yeah, totally.
He is not strong.
Nope.
He is the weakest person on planet Earth, and and especially the speeches with the military the other day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my dad was 20-year Marine. You guys were the weakest, and it made me feel like our generals and admirals and
Thank you,
all
good
those
girl.
want to do a better job in being like, oh my God, we are in trouble. And so I hope our military is, and I know our military leaders are much better than Donald Trump.
Me too. Yeah, we've already seen resignations, but I think those ties, like, I mean, you asked the question, and that's what I've been saying too. I know that you just joined, but I've been saying for months, I don't give a fuck who is in the files. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Green Party, Libertarians. I don't give a fuck. Expose them all. Okay. Like that's my position. Yeah. Take them all down. Right. All right. I'm going to drop you. I don't know why my numbers are going down.
Don't you, yeah, I'll leave, but like, I love you so much.
Well, thank you.
And oh, by the way, you're really funny. I didn't realize you're going to be so funny.
Well, that's what we do here. We integrate politics with comedy, and we have a good time. So that's what we do. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you joined. Thank you for joining the Superfan. Thank you for coming up. Appreciate you.
I love you, kiddo.
We love you. You too. Peace.
You too.
Welcome. Everybody, she loves Barack's nephew. Drop that Barack Obama's nephew sticker, even though I don't have it in a sticker box right now. They love the high yeller feather. They love the Milano cookie. She loves the Pepperidge.
You know what? I always hated Milanos.
That's what the MAGAs tell me in here. They're so jealous. They want to date me, but I have a beautiful wife. I'm taken, but they love the Milano cookie.
You can't be biracial. You can't be two things. You can't be black and white. What is it with you people? You always want to be biracial, bi-schmexual. I won't even taste the rainbow. Too much DEI. I won't even eat Skittles. Taste the rainbow. I won't even eat Skittles. They're way too woke. Way too many colors.
All right, everybody. Tap that screen, share the live. Let's get back over 300 people in the live. We got 2 more pumpkin patches to get. Thank you, One Love. 2 more pumpkin patches. Smash those likes up to 200,000 if we can. Abogado, good to see you. What's up, Dolphin? 2 more pumpkin patches. We got about 250 people in here. Keep it going. Don, thank you so much. So, yeah, I'm not going to let that shit go. Okay, like we got to continue to talk about that story. It's probably why I just lost some views because we were talking about that story. I don't give a fuck. We're going to talk about the story. And anytime we say BB, I'm just going to call him BB. We got to have our code words, okay? So BB, drop some populars, drop some heart me's, drop some roses, 2 more pumpkin patches, drop some trick or treats if you can. Debs, thank you for the pumpkins. I appreciate that. What else happened today? Oh, so basically Republicans, they don't want us talking about, the GOP does not want us talking about the Schmeppes files at all. So now they put up a story about Jack Smith. Hippie Gamma, thank you so much for the Sam. Hippie, do I have anybody? No, I don't have anybody in the box. Hippie, you were in the box. If you want to come back up in the box once we build our numbers back up to 300, you can. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. That's so kind. Thank you for the follow. 2 more pumpkin patches, folks. Thank you for the populars. Thank you for the populars, everybody. Distractions galore. So now the story from the GOP is they're complaining that Jack Smith spot tapped their phones, which didn't happen, by the way. The story is at a hearing with Attorney General Pam such and such, Republican senators seized on the collection of their phone records by the FBI as proof of politicization by the Biden administration. The problem is, that's not what happened. At a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on Tuesday, Republican lawmakers repeatedly denounced Jack Smith. He is the former special counsel who unfortunately had to drop off his cases once Trump supposedly won in November. I'll say that again. And the Biden administration for taking the phone records of more than half a dozen GOP senators to determine who they spoke to just before and after J6 2021 riot at the Capitol. Okay? Republicans pressed Ms. Bondi to investigate and punish anyone associated with the investigative step, such as the FBI agents who examined the phone data of 9 Republican lawmakers to determine who they had called, who called them, and when and where the calls were made. I want to tell everybody, the analysis of phone toll records is a common investigative tactic. Occasionally, there's occasional policy and political debates about when and how such data should be taken, but such toll record information does not include the content of conversations which require a court-approved wiretap. So their phones were not tapped. This is Republicans trying to deflect, make up stories and saying, wah! This is them being the fucking betas that they are. They want to tell you that they're alphas, but these are the most insecure fucking MAGA mush brain men in the history of the world. Okay? These are weaklings trying to distract us. On Monday, Republicans revealed an internal FBI document showing that the toll records were collected in September of 2023, shortly after Jack Smith indicted Trump for conspiracy and other crimes related to J6. The committee's chairman, Senator Charles E. Grassley, if you don't know who he is, senator from Iowa, he's about 120 fucking years old. He's the only sitting Congress member that has lived through every depression in the history of the country. That's how old fucking Chuck Grassley is. That motherfucker's about 235 years old. That's who Chuck Grassley is. So he called the move politically motivated spying and said there was no factual predicate to justify examining the lawmakers' phone records around the time of the riot. Yes, there was. There absolutely was. Tap that screen, everybody. Useless too. You're in Iowa, so you know. That motherfucker has lived through every fucking war and every depression in the history of the country. He might have been fucking one of the original framers of the Constitution, actually. Yeah. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy. Good afternoon. 2 more pumpkin patches, folks. 2 more pumpkin patches if anybody wants to help out. We got about over 200 people in here. Let's keep it going. What's up, Donna? One of the senators whose phone records were taken with a grand jury subpoena, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. He erupted at the hearing over the issue. We call him Lady G here. Jurassic Grassley, I like that. We call him Lady G. If you don't know Lady G, go look up the backstory with Lady G. Can you tell me why my phone records taken at a time when he was the chairman of the committee were sought by Jack Smith agents? Yeah, I can tell you why, because you fucking hang on Quad D's ding-a-ling. That's probably why they were fucking taken, and they knew that you would do anything and flip-flop. Whatever direction the wind is going, you're going to flip-flop that direction to cover Quad D's ass, so we can tell you. Why did they ask to know who I called and what I was doing from January 4th to January 7th? Well, who the fuck cares? What are you worried about? He then asked Ms. Bondi if she thought that was an abuse of power. The Attorney General, as usual, declined to answer, but said that Mr. Smith wasted $50 million in an effort to put President Trump in jail. I don't think it was a waste. We read some of those Jack Smith fucking documents, those cases against him, those fucking court papers, the lawsuit papers. Looked like he had some pretty solid evidence to me. He even had fucking photos in some of those investigations. It was crazy. Another Republican lawmaker whose phone records were examined over that 4-day period was Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri, who falsely claimed that the FBI document showed agents had engaged in wiretapping. See, Republicans just lie. MAGAs, I don't know why the fuck you love being lied to. There was no wiretapping at all. But you see how Republicans just lie? And they know MAGAs will be like, wait, you were spying on us, wiretaps.
We told you, Barack Obama, Barack Hussein, him too. Dr. Fauci.
All they do is fucking lie. The FBI tapped my phone, Mr. Hawley said angrily. No, they didn't. Mr. Grassley and other lawmakers have hedged when asked if they plan to call Mr. Smith as a witness to discuss the investigation. Oh, I don't think you want that. Saying they plan to let the FBI director Crash Patel, if you don't know Crash Patel, that's him, cross-eyed Crash, conduct his own inquiry. At the hearing, Ms. Bondi said she cannot discuss whether there is an ongoing investigation into the matter. She can never fucking discuss anything or answer any questions. By the way, as we heard her today, we know she can never fucking answer questions. What's up, Meatball? What's up, Glide? Oh, by the way, I got a Vimo donation in here that I got to thank. Jen, thank you so much. Jen, I appreciate you. Jen said, for helping me stay sane. Thank you so much, Jen, on that first $20 Vimo. W's in the chat, 20 dubs in the chat for Jen for the $20 donation. I appreciate you so much. 80 left on the goal for the day between two shows. Yvonne, thank you for the heart me. By the way, don't lose momentum, folks. We need 2 more pumpkin patches up top. That's all we need to meet the goal, and I'm going to reset it. I'm going to go down to like some trick-or-treats or something. So we got 225 people in here right now. Please knock this goal down in the next 10, 15 minutes for us so we can reset and keep getting pushed out on the For You page. It is important that we hit these goals because when we hit these goals, we get featured on the For You page. It's a great way to grow our community. We can have people joining our community every day like One Love just found us. Like, we want to continue to fucking grow the community because we need to speak truth to power and facts. A lot of people on both sides of the fucking aisle do not even know how to differentiate misinformation from reality and real facts. So that's one of the goals that we do. What up, Meatball? What up, Trish Dish? So hitting these goals helps us get pushed out, also helps us keep our Live Pro status. So we need 2 more pumpkin patches. Let's try to get it within the next 15 minutes if we can. I'm going to play a little more of Pam Such and Such here so you can listen to Adam Schiff. Get all in that ass like Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior as well. And she deflected, of course, and tried to turn it around on Adam Schiff from California. If you don't know him, he's awesome. He's always fighting against this weak-ass administration, too. So I'll go ahead and play this for you.
This is supposed to be an oversight hearing.
Oversight?
No worries, Denise, no worries.
Me, you can attack me after my time is over.
You've attacked all of us, including President
Trump,
for your entire career.
You can attack me later, and I know you've got plenty of canned attacks. We've heard them all day to day.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Canned attacks on you?
This is supposed to be...
No one needs a canned attack on you.
Regular order, Madam Chair. I'm trying to speak. This is supposed to be an oversight hearing of the Justice Department. And it comes in the wake of an indictment called for by the president of one of his enemies. This is supposed to be an oversight hearing, and it comes in the wake of revelations that a top administration official took $50,000 in a bag. And
we're referring to Tom Home in there. I'm going to cover that story next, by the way.
This department made that investigation go away. This is supposed to be an oversight hearing when dozens of prosecutors have been fired simply because they worked on cases investigating the former president. This is, and now
what
the current
about the
president.
fires in California?
And
Do you
this
care
is
about that,
supposed to
Senator
be,
Schiff?
this is supposed to be an oversight hearing in which members of Congress can get serious answers to serious questions about
Are the riots in LA serious?
About the cover-up of corruption, about the
You see how she's just trying to...
What about the fires in California? What about the riots in Los Angeles?
Stay focused, Pam Such and Such. Answer a fucking question for once.
Enemies. And
I think you owe the president an apology.
When will it be
Your entire career, frankly.
that the members of this committee on a bipartisan basis demand answers to those questions and refuse to accept
Clearly you're a failed lawyer
refuse
because
to accept,
you don't understand when
excuse
someone
me,
can and cannot
refuse
answer
to
a
accept
question.
personal slander.
Yeah, you can't answer a question. That's the fucking problem. There's no riots in fucking Los Angeles. There's no riots or war in Portland. There's no riots in Chicago.
As an answer to those questions.
Personal slander.
With
Will
that,
you
Madam
apologize
Chair,
to Donald
I yield
Trump?
back.
Will you apologize to Donald Trump? Like, this is actually fucking sad. This is actually sad that this person is, they're not leading, but is sitting in the DOJ, supposed to be overseeing the DOJ. Like, this is actually pathetic that we're in this position.
Personal slander.
Personal slander. Personal slander.
The fuck are you talking about? CJ Love, when's CJ Love on the pumpkin patch? 25 fucking dubs for CJ Love. I'm rocking the pumpkin towel, the fuck Trump pumpkin towel on fucking Taco Tuesday. Thank you so much, CJ Love. 25 dubs in the chat. Who wants to close this goal out with the last pumpkin patch? And then we'll go down to some trick or treats. I appreciate that. Brenda, thank you so much, Brenda, for the $5 C app. We only got 75 to go. She said for the family. Thank you so much, Brenda. 20 dubs in the chat for Brenda, too. I appreciate you so much. Win, Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate the support for the live. We're going to keep growing this community. So I had to play more Pam such and such. And since she brought up Tom Homan, or Adam Schiff brought up Tom Homan, fantastic article by ProPublica. What's up, I don't give a fuck, on Tom Homan. And you know how there was a rumor about that he took something like 50 grand. After reading this, that seems like a pretty low estimate. I would be surprised if that's all it was. I would be thoroughly surprised if that's all that was. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that again. So awesome. So there is a ProPublica article. This is from about 5 days ago. It's called "Trading on Tom Homan: Inside the Push to Cash In on the Trump Administration's Deportation Campaign." So, a Pennsylvania businessman who had Tom Homan on his payroll led companies to believe that his connections to Tom Homan, who is the future border czar at the time, although that's a made-up position, could help advance their bids for government work. That's according to industry executives. Can we please separate the blue and red states? The red states actually don't want that. But yeah, that would be great for us. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Anita, thank you for being in here. 75 left on the go. One more pumpkin patch, and then we're going to go down to some trick or treats. Y'all are fucking awesome. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. So the Pennsylvania consultant's name is Charles Sowell, okay? He connected with the border czar Tom Homan in 2021 through LinkedIn. He was looking for advice about border contracting work. Homan had finished a stint as the acting director of ICE during the Trump's first administration, capping a 3-decade career in federal government. He and Sowell had built a rapport based partly on their shared criticism of Joe Biden's border policies. By 2023, these two men, Tom Homan and Sowell, had gone into business together. Sowell was paying Homan as a consultant to his boutique firm called SC&M SE&M Solutions. They advise companies in some cases for a fee of 20 grand per month, okay? Seeking contracts from agencies where Tom Homan had once worked. Seems like a huge conflict of interest. In 2024, Sowell became chair of the board of Homan's foundation, which is called Border 911. They championed tougher border security together. During his 2024 presidential campaign, Quad D, as we call him, Dirty Ding-a-ling Dementia Donnie, made it clear that if he won re-election, he would appoint Homan again to oversee the sweeping crackdown on illegal immigration that he'd promised his supporters, which, by the way, isn't happening, which would likely involve billions of dollars in new contracts for private companies. You can see where this is going. At the Republican National Convention speech in which Trump accepted his party's nomination, he said that Homan would have a role in launching the largest deportation operation in the history of the country. He said he's going to put him in charge and just sit back and watch. After Trump supposedly won, I always say that word. You know how I throw in supposedly about the November election? After Trump supposedly won in November and formally announced Homan would be returning to the White House with him, Sowell, Homan's business partner, while Homan was still on the payroll until the end of the year, was named border czar. Homan said he would recuse himself from contracting, okay? Saying he would have no involvement, discussion, import, or decision of any government contracts. Yeah, right. Thank you so much for getting that MAGA mush brain out of the chat, D-Town. One more pumpkin patch up top, everybody. We got about 225 people in here. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. One more pumpkin patch, folks, and we'll then move to something like a trick or treat or something a little lower to get everybody going. But let's get pushed out. We're doing fucking awesome so far. Let's continue it. Itzy, thank you so much for the heart me. If you are new here, drop a follow, okay? If you're rolling in from the For You page, drop a follow. There's going to be a plus sign at the top left of your screen, right next to my fucking logo up top, okay? So, several industry executives who spoke with ProPublica said at least a half a dozen companies that were competing for a slice of $45 billion in congressional funding allocations for immigration detention work hired Sowell, again, Tom Homan's business partner, because he had led them to believe his connections to Tom Homan would help their chances of securing government contracts for billions of dollars. Homan's business relationships are under greater scrutiny after MSNBC reported an FBI sting that allegedly caught him on tape accepting $50,000 in straight cash, homie, from undercover agents posing as would-be government contractors before he took the border czar job. So he was actually caught on tape. Who ended the investigation? You know who ended the investigation? Pam such and such, Pam Bondi. His relationship with Sowell raises fresh questions about the integrity of billion-dollar contracting process for immigration enforcement. That's according to ethics experts. In August, Sowell and Homan's senior advisor Mark Hall visited one of Sowell's clients seeking to cash in on an unprecedented plan by the Trump administration to build temporary immigration detention camps on military bases. Think Alligator Alcatraz, think Cornhusker Clink. As recently as February, Hall, too, had been paid by Sowell's firm. Records show at the same time the extent of Homan's recusal has been called into question. So we don't even know if Tom Homan has actually recused himself. My guess is he hasn't fucking recused himself. Records of internal meetings obtained by ProPublica show that over the summer, Tom Homan was in conversation with industry executives about the government's contracting plans. So he fucking lied. He didn't recuse himself. ProPublica gleaned more details than previously reported by examining federal disclosure forms, government documents, and internal communication from firms in Homeland Security industry, and from interviews with Sowell and several current and former government officials, as well as executives at companies seeking contracts in the growing detention sector. Most spoke on condition of being nameless, of course, because of their ongoing work in the sector. Government officials in Homan's position are required to steer clear of any activity that could impact their former business associates for a year after entering government. And here he is dabbling, all up in that ass like Fleece Johnson. All up in the business like Fleece Johnson. Discussing immigration-related contracts with industry players would represent a clear government employees. Those relationships are also subject to federal ethics rules designed to guard against conflicts of interest. The White House and the DHS did not provide requested copies of Homan's formal recusal documents because he didn't fucking recuse himself, okay? Which might outline exactly what kinds of activities, thank you so much, Deb, for the October, government lawyers told Homan should be off limits. Nickel, thank you so much. Mama, thank you so much. I glitched, I apologize. We need one more pumpkin patch up top, folks. If you are not following, my first fucking question to you is why the fuck aren't you following? Why aren't you following? Why aren't you following? It's almost Halloween. It's in the fall. We've got pumpkin patches up top that match the color of my merkin. This is a pubic hair toupee. We wear this every Monday for Merkin Mondays. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Tap that screen, share it alive. This is a pubic hair toupee. You can get it, gettrumpcoins.org. Get yours today. We're going to throw 2 bottles of piss cologne in there, and 2 shit tarps is featured on Fox and Friends for the price of, you guessed it, $86.47. We love you. We love this community. We love you. We love the blacks. We watched a lot of the blacks in the NFL last night. Monday Night Football was a great game. We love the high asses, the tight football pants, no cankles, no venous insufficiency. We love the blacks. We love the blacks. Drop a follow up top if you're rolling in for the For You page too. Little plus sign. Drop a follow. Redacted Constitution Bibles. Thank you, everybody. Tap that screen. 1 pumpkin patch. Who wants to be the last holder of the pumpkin patch? Join CJ Love. She knocked down 2 of them. Patty knocked down 1 of them. I don't give a fuck knocked down 1 of them. Who wants to throw that last pumpkin patch? And then we're going to drop it down to some trick or treats. Throw that. It's my favorite damn animation on the entire fucking in the entire gallery right now. I love pumpkins. It's my favorite pie. Carrot cake's my favorite cake, but I love pumpkins. I love pumpkin pie. I love pumpkins. I love pumpkin patches. Let's see, 1 more pumpkin patch. 1 more patch. I love it. So, of course, Homan and Hall did not respond to requests for comments. In an interview, Sowell said he and Homan no longer have a financial relationship. Yeah, prove it. White House spokesperson Abigail Jackson said Homan has no involvement in the actual awarding of government contracts. I don't believe that either. Pumpkin cheesecake is good too. I've had it. It's very good. In his role as border czar, Homan occasionally meets with a variety of people To learn about new developments and capabilities to serve the needs of the American people. Sure. Yeah, sure, because this administration never has any conflicts of interest. Kathleen Clark, a law professor at Washington University in St. Louis and an expert in government ethics, said, however, it's not just about tainted awards. If the industry believes the system is corrupt, then the public is harmed and the damage has already been done. Yeah, crazy. Homan's private work before he returned to government transformed his finances. In 2017, he declared assets totaling a maximum of just $250,000 on his ethics disclosures, following a career in federal service, a figure that excludes certain government retirement accounts. By 2025, his net worth had grown between $3 million to $9 million. That's according to the disclosure documents. The forms that list assets and ranges and a portion of his net worth may come from money he had saved in government retirement accounts. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. One more pumpkin patch, folks. Who wants to drop that last pumpkin patch? We've almost met it in 15 minutes. We're at 15 minutes right now, so we need one more to hit it. And then I'm rocking my F Trump pumpkin fucking towel today. I appreciate it. So, yeah, his net worth went in just 8 years from $250,000 to between $3 million and $9 million based on his work in the industry. And again, he served in the first Trump administration too. Yeah, in his years in government, Tom Homan, we call him I'll Have Another because he also seems like he enjoys the beverages just like Pete Kegg's breath. He made a household name in conservative circles as a frequent contributor on Fox News. He started a consulting firm and was paid for public speaking engagements around the country, raising alarms about the record number of border crossings during the Biden administrations. Again, I don't really care about border crossings. Who the fuck cares? Cat Captain, thank you so much for the Go Popular. One more, drop that Cat Captain sticker. One more pumpkin patch too, folks. We got 200 people in here. We should easily be able to knock this down. One more patch. I'm just going to call it patch. One more PP up top. One more PP. Okay, let's get that last PP up there, and let's go to trick or treats, okay? I love that one, too. So the dire situation at the border, he said, could require intervention of the U.S. military and the hiring of private companies to carry out a mass deportation campaign. We're going to contract as much work out as we can, work that doesn't require a badge and a pew-pew. That's what Homan said in an interview in 2024. After Trump made clear his intentions to hire Homan as border czar, Sal reached out to the government contracting experts, saying he was working with Homan's Border 911 Foundation to help streamline procurement for the incoming administration's mass deportation policy, said two people who spoke with him. Sowell sources in the industry say he made it known it was bringing together a group of companies that could be in line for lucrative contracts building detention camps for the Trump administration. In an interview with ProPublica in June, Sowell said his clients wanted to understand DHS better. He would bring in Homan to get his perspective as a former senior ICE leader. Bloomberg recently reported about aspects of Homan's business dealings with Sowell. Hints of Homan's financial relationship with Sowell can be found in Homan's federally required financial disclosure forms, which contain very limited information. The forms report that Sowell's firm paid Homan some sum of money, more than $5,000. That you want us to really believe that. Sometime between 2023 and 2025. They do not say how much or exactly when he was paid, but Sowell told ProPublica their financial relationship ended last November or December. Yeah, fucking right. Separately, Hall disclosed he was paid $50,000 by Sowell. Thank you so much, Cat Captain. Win the Cat Captain. Say hi to Shadow. Say hi to Freddie. Say hi to Captain. We love Cat Captain. Drop that Cat Captain sticker in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody, on helping us with the goal. We're going to go down to some trick or treats. Y'all were fucking awesome on that. I greatly appreciate you. You always meet the moment. I love you when you meet the moment. I love the moment. We love the moment. Stormy said I couldn't really meet the moment. I was something like Missy Elliott. I was the 1 minute man. I don't know if you've heard that song called We Don't Want No Short Man. I was also a short man. I was a minute man. We don't like being a minute man, but it was short and sweet. Maybe not so sweet. I was like a baby portobello. Thank you, Cat Captain. All right, we got the trick or treat. Everybody can get involved with the trick or treat up top. Hippie Gamma kicked us off. Thank you so much, Hippie Gamma. Win Hippie Gamma in the chat. And Alice win in the chat. Oh, by the way, I had another donation come in, so thank you so much. That is from Trish. Trish, thank you so much for the $25 Vimo. I greatly appreciate it. She said, I work in the tech private sector, selling to the DOD. Anytime you want info on how these contracts work, consultants, conflict of interest, impact of AI, I got you. Thank you so much, Trisha. Win Trisha in the chat. 50 fucking dubs. I appreciate that, Trisha. Let me finish. Thank you so much on the trick or treat. Y'all are awesome. I don't give a fuck. Thank you on the trick or treat. Linda, thank you on the trick or treat. Trish, thank you on the trick or treat. Y'all are unbelievable. Thank you so much. Captain, thank you on the trick or treat. So we only got 50 left on the goal now, folks. That's nothing.
Everything. Dr. Fauci, Raisin Canes.
We only got 50 left on the goal, folks. Y'all are doing amazing. We do that between two shows. Timing might have to be a little different tonight on the night show because somebody in my family is returning home. And the MAGA men are going to be extremely jealous when she returns. So the timing of me picking her up, I don't know what time I'm going to be on tonight. Probably a little bit earlier. Patty, thank you so much for the trick or treat. Trims, thank you for the Go Popular. Drop that Patty sticker. Drop that CJ Love sticker in our hearts. Drop that I don't give a fuck sticker in the chat. Drop everything. We need 3 more trick or treats. Y'all are running through these. You're running through these so quickly. The MAGA men are not even going to be able to, they're not even going to be able to ask me out on dates. They love me. They love my high yeller skin. They call me the high yeller fella, the Milano cookie.
You know what? You look like a frozen peppermint patty. You know when you take it out of the freezer and it's got that little white crust on it? That's what you look like, you fucking light-skinned bastard. I fucking hate you. You're the worst creator on TikTok. I hate you. What time tomorrow? I'll be back tomorrow. I fucking hate you, but what time are you on tomorrow? I'll be back. Fucking hate you, you fucking junior mint. You light-skinned junior mint. One time tomorrow, I'll be back.
Thank you so much for the trick or treat. I appreciate that for knocking out that goal. Y'all are fucking awesome. Do anything that you want right now. I saw some cool shit up there. Y'all are doing amazing in here. Thank you for dropping those last couple trick or treats too. Win, I don't give a fuck. Win, Marissa. Drop that Molly Marissa sticker in the chat.
I fucking hate you. What time tomorrow? I'll be back. Fucking hate your voice. When you do that voice, I fucking hate. We don't sound like that.
Yes, the fuck you do. It's either that or the MAGA zombie.
Trump 2028. Dr. Fauci. The jab.
It's
Hunter Biden.
It's always fucking something with you people. It's crazy. It's always some glitch out with you. Thank you so much for the Octobers. Oh, we're going to go with the October.
Dr. Fauci.
And then we're going to go with the Viking hammer because we love hammers. We love the construction workers when they have those hammers. They've got those thick hammers. There's no venous insufficiency with those hammers. They're thick. They're erect. There's no limpness. They've got the tapered tops. They look so good. Captain, thank you for the October. Marissa, thank you so much. Trish, thank you for the October. I appreciate you, Trish. Thank you again on the October. Y'all are, this is so quick. This is quicker than my experience with Stormy Daniels. And that didn't last anything but 30 seconds. This is so quick. You hit that so quick. That's what Stormy said. It was too quick. Actually, it was probably good that it was quick for her because you just want to get that nonsense over with. Marissa, thank you so much for the October. Win, Marissa. Win everything. Win everybody in here. We're going to go with the Viking hammer. We love hammers. We love Vikings, except for the Minnesota Vikings. We're Chicago Bears fans, but we love Vikings. We love hammers. We don't like the Minnesota Vikings, but we do like other types of Vikings, okay? And we love hammers, especially construction worker hammers. We've got 3 Viking hammers up top. I appreciate you, Denise. Thank you for the Octobers. Everybody on those Octobers. Pittsburgh, thank you so much. D-Town, Ms. L Camp, appreciate you. Yvonne, thank you for the post. Marissa, thank you for the Octobers. Y'all are fucking awesome. Y'all were amazing. I appreciate that. 3 Viking hammers to get us going again, get us pushed out in the algorithm, please. Just 3 of them. We're doing fucking awesome in here. Look at Captain. Win Captain dropping that first Viking hammer. Win Tim T in the chat on the fucking Viking hammer. And win Tim T again on the Viking hammer. 25 doves for Captain. Drop the Captain sticker. Drop the Tim T fucking sticker, even though we don't have one yet. Drop that Patty sticker. Drop the I don't give a fuck sticker, even though they took all of our stickers away. I appreciate everybody. We're going to get stickers for everybody.
Everything.
I'm going to make stickers and just put them on the fucking screen since they took my shit away. Win Tim T. Win Captain. Y'all are fucking awesome. I appreciate you so much. Y'all fucking rock that shit out. That was too quick. I don't even know what to do. That was quicker than my experience with the late, great Karen McDougal. That was kind of too quick. All right, we're going to go with the Super Live Star. All right, we got 3 Super Live Stars up top. So, Tom Homan, corruption. Pam Bondi, corruption. Quad D, Dirty Dingaling, Dementia Donnie, corruption. It's all fucking insane. It's all, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Thank you so much, my man. I don't give a fuck either. I don't give a fuck. That's why I do this every day. I'm trying to give the people what they want. Information and some laughs in a dark time. Okay? An outlet for people, right? We need to speak truth to power. When I don't give a fuck, drop that I don't give a fuck sticker. Drop 25 fucking dubs in the chat for I don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck together. I don't give a fuck. And where the fuck is what the fuck, by the way? Let me invite what the fuck. Where the fuck is what the fuck? Motherfucker, what the fuck? Where is what the fuck? I need to fucking invite what the fuck. Where the fuck is what the fuck? Where is what the fuck? The fuck? I just invited what the fuck. I don't know where the fuck, I don't know where the fuck what the fuck has been. I don't know where the fuck what the fuck has been, but I don't give a fuck. I know that. What's up, Pam Scott? I just fucking invited what the fuck. I don't know where the fuck his ass is. But in the meantime, we got I don't give a fuck holding things down. What's up, Melissa's honeybee? I appreciate you, right, Patty? I'm dropping so many F-bombs.
The language. I love when the baggers come in here. Language. I don't like all that cursing you're doing. I don't like. Because now all of a sudden I have morals and standards. I have morals and standards. Now I care. Now I just when TikTok creators swear though. Just when you say fuck. Not when Quad D says he's grabbing women by the pee. Not when he's calling black and brown countries shithole countries. Then we don't care about cursing. But only when you're high yeller ass, your Mrs. Fields oatmeal cookie looking ass wears, then we can't stand it. Okay? Then we can't stand it.
What the fuck is somewhere in Alaska? I know he is. You only have morals, right, Tiff D?
Only when it's your little light-skinned Pepperidge Farm looking ass. Your coconut fucking Pepperidge Farms.
Isn't that crazy?
Because we're the real Christians. We're the real fucking Christians.
So a lot of shit is going down today. Another statement came out today. So Trump Quad D, this is why we call him Taco too. It is Taco Tuesday. Who the fuck? What the fuck is in Alaska? Yeah, he lives in Alaska. By the way, I got to show the artwork off again. Fuck it. Let me show this artwork off. If you haven't seen this fantastic towel, let's mirror that video and let's show you again. Everything. Let's show you again. Thank you, Blonde Tank. Go get this on the TikTok shop. It is legitimately on the TikTok shop. As you can see, the beautiful work on the stems. There's a little message. It says F Trump on the stems of the pumpkin. It is pumpkin season. It is holiday season. Why not give away your first fuck to Quad D? Yeah, if you don't know who Quad D is, Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. So why not give your first fuck away to Quad D, okay? So get yours today. It's all computers. It's all computers. Get it on your computer today. It's all computers. It's all computers. Have you seen this? I've never seen a dashboard before. This is so cool. It's all computers. So Quad D, this motherfucker, actually said he was willing to fucking negotiate last night and then took it back. Did you hear this? On ending the government shutdown. Trump said he was open to negotiating over the shutdown, and then he backtracked. Taco. He even tacos out in our own government shutdown negotiations. With the government shutdown for a 6th day yesterday, Quad D briefly dangled the possibility of negotiation with Democrats, only to pull back on that negotiation offer several hours later, insisting the Democrats must end the standoff first before he would be willing to make a deal on health care. By the way, they're continuing to vote, not get the votes in the Senate. This government shutdown is going to last. Earlier, he had suggested that he was open to a deal on the extension of Affordable Care Act subsidies, which would be a good move for Americans. Donna, thank you so much for the Night Star. Win Donna in the chat. Let's get up to 300,000 likes, too, by the way. We've got 2 more super live stars right above my head. Every time we hit this goal, we get pushed out of the algorithm, so keep knocking these goals down, folks. We're going to go down to, like, some pumpkin patches after this or something smaller, so knock these 2 down. We'll rotate. We'll get everybody involved with some Octobers or some pumpkins. Melissa, thank you so much. Russell Vogt is running that show. Stephen Miller and Russell Vogt together. Yeah, Russell Vogt's trying to dangle breaking up departments and agencies that he think work against a conservative agenda and trying to deny blue states funding for infrastructure projects and green fucking sustainable energy projects. So both of them together. So thank you, IMCYNT. I appreciate you so much, IM. Thank you so much for the clubs. 2 more live pros up top, folks. We can do this. We got about 170 people in here. Weird numbers are fluctuating. Also, if you want to share the live out, share it out with like 10 more people. So we can get to 400 shares. We're doing great. Welcome all the new followers. We almost got 30 new followers. What's Quad D? Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie, because he's a dirty dingling motherfucker, and he also has dementia. So Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. That's what we call him. Yeah, Tim T, thank you for the popular swims. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Melissa, thank you so much. Over 400 shares now, which is awesome. 2 more Super Live Star Pros, okay? So that was the first indication that Quad D was willing to negotiate. And then he backtracked. Yeah. So that's what we call him, Deborah, because if you actually say his name, the algorithm will like suppress you a little bit. So we got to come up with code names like Quad D. For Elon, we call him the South African Nick Cannon because he's the only motherfucker with more kids than Nick Cannon that I've ever heard of. Okay, keeps kicking you out. No worries, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what's up with the algorithm today. It's fucking weird. Just keep coming back. It's weird. I had 380 people in here. Now I got 170. It's fucking weird. I have no idea what's going on. It's weird. Thank you, Melissa, so much for that dragon head. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Win Melissa in the chat. 10 dubs in the chat for Melissa. 50 left on the goal. JD Chesterfield. Journey, I don't know. This app is so weird. I think I just got to be careful. That's why I always say Quad D. I try not to say his name, but when I'm reading sources sometimes, it comes out. Madeira, thank you so much for the finger heart. I appreciate you so much. Trish, thank you for coming in. Clopez, 2 more Super Live Star Pros up top, everybody. Just 2 more. It's all we need is 2 more. We can do it together. Y'all are fucking awesome. We've got a tremendous family in here. I also fucking forgot. We've got 3 things we got to light up in the gallery too. A party on and on. We've got to light up, so check that out too. A party on, and then we have a lion and a uni. I know that we'll hit it, but I forgot all about it. What's up, Miss Sweet Pea? So let's try to work on the party on and on today if we can, all right? The app is sensitive. I know it is. What's up, Clopez? So I think people are getting booted out and kicked back in here, so yeah, just keep coming back if you get taken out. Don't worry about it. So Trump did raise a possibility of trying to end the shutdown of the deal and then walked it back. Trump then said on his untrue social, I'm happy to work with Democrats on their failed healthcare policies. Well, at least the Democrats have healthcare policies. Captain, I've got all the clips over to the video editor, and he is going to put them together in the New York trip video. So as soon as it's put together, I'm expecting that within the next couple days. I will post it, and you will be the first ones to see it. Okay, Captain? Thank you for asking. Yeah, it must be happening to a lot of people because I keep getting kicked out. You know what I'm going to do real quick? How about this? Stay with me. If you are getting kicked out, I'm going to come right back. So I'm going to swipe out real quick and come back and see if that helps. Okay, so give me about 5 seconds, all right? So I am back. What I'm thinking is maybe it was fucking me, right? So maybe I was getting Starlinked. So I'm back now. Maybe this will help the algorithm. Maybe it will be better and people won't get kicked out. Also, if you don't have your heart me, top left of your screen, get your heart me in. Am I back? Am I back, everybody? Am I back? I hope that I'm back and not frozen. It could have been my shit. It could have been my shit. In full transparency, it could have been me, okay? Deb, thank you so much. Trish, thank you so much. Itzy, thank you so much. 2 more Super Live Star Pros up top if anybody wants to help. Trish Dish, thank you for the Go Populars. I think I'm just going to stay on for a couple more hours because we're having so much fun. I really enjoy having our political afternoon shows, but I enjoy like hanging out with you for some personal time afterwards too, okay? And so I'm just going to stay on with you for a little bit. Because I love y'all. I love this family. And we're going to build this thing back up to 300 people. I don't give a fuck. I swiped out and swiped in. So hopefully that does the trick and people can start finding me again because it's fucking weird. You love me. I love you too. Mountain Man, thank you so much for the heart me. Welcome in, Mountain Man. 2 more. It's a blast. Love you. Love you too. I'm always trying to give you the facts and give you some laughs too in the process, right? And then we can get a little personal. We get a little up close and personal too. So that was one of the things that Quad G said he was going to negotiate on the government shutdown, and then he walked it back. Then a lot of people in the chat yesterday were saying like some of these workers are going to get back pay. Well, Trump was trying to stop that too. White House signals, this is from the New York Times, the White House signals it may try to deny back pay to furloughed federal workers. Union leaders and Democratic lawmakers say the move would run afoul of a law adopted under Trump's first term. So do we need any more fucking signs that Trump doesn't give a fuck about you or federal workers or the government and he's not America first? Hundreds of thousands of furloughed workers may not automatically receive back pay once the government reopens. That's according to Quad D. He signaled that today. Deb, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the October. Oh, can I pin it? Let's go pin it. The goal right now is the Super Live Star. We need 2 more of them, folks. Just 2 more. We got about 150 people in here right now. Okay, Trump signaled on Tuesday, prompting renewed fears that the administration might try to circumvent federal law and maximize the pain of the shutdown. The president's comments, which echoed a draft memo that has circulated to the White House, contradicted the administration's own guidance that furloughed employees would receive retroactive pay shortly after Congress strikes a funding deal. Cardinals are an embarrassment? Yeah, they are. They are. They're definitely an embarrassment. Yeah. Following the longest shutdown in history, a 5-week closure that began under Trump's first term at the end of 2018, Congress adopted a law that guaranteed back pay for the millions of federal workers who often bear the financial brunt of funding lapses. That measure is known as the Government Employee Fair Treatment Act. So this is a law, once again, that Trump is trying to fucking circumvent. It applied not only to the closure, but also future fiscal lapses, quelling a major source of uncertainty for federal workers caught in the political fray. Trump signed that measure into law in 2019. His administration, 6 years later, now appears to have interpreted its guarantees much differently. Madeira, thank you so much for the Go Popular. Jax, thank you for the Go Popular. 2 more Super Live Star superstars, everybody. Just 2 more of those things up top. Isn't that crazy? He really is trying to fuck the common worker. He's really trying to fuck the common worker. 2 more Super Live Stars, but whatever you like, drop it. There's a cool level up ship too in the exclusive tab and in the gift box. So if you are a regular gifter or you want to see your fucking gifter level go up, drop that gifter level fucking ship too. It's amazing. 50 left on the donation goal too. Y'all are amazing. Keep it coming, folks. It's amazing. The support y'all give me is amazing. So, in the draft memo, which was shared on Tuesday by a White House official, the administration indicated that only workers who were deemed essential may be automatically entitled to pay once the stalemate ends. How do I do what, Madeira? The Super Live Star goal is right above my head. It should say one out of 3. You just tap that goal if you want to gift that way. Or if you'd rather donate, Vimo C app, that is in a link tree in the bio. There's something called a link tree. Both the Vimo and C app are there. If that's what you're asking, I don't know. I hope that clears it up. They're also in the gift box there. You can gift whatever you want, but the goal is right above my head. So I hope all the government workers walk out. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. That includes military service members who may not get back pay, air traffic controllers, and others who are currently required to report for duty during the closure. Have you heard about this air traffic control shit going on too? It gets fucking crazier by the day. For those who are furloughed, however, the White House memo laid out the case that Congress still must explicitly approve funding for any payments to occur. Asked if these workers would indeed lose back pay, Trump told reporters at the White House, "It depends on who you're talking about." No, that's not the law. Adding that there were some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of. That's Trump. That's the president of the United States saying he thinks there are some federal workers that don't deserve to be taken care of.
Well, I voted for Trump because he's America first. America!
That's what the president of the United States said. There are some people that don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way. That's his quote about government workers. Pressed later on the legality of those actions, given the law that he had enacted, Trump insisted that he would follow the law and what the law says is correct. Since when is he interested in following laws? MAGAs, it's crazy. You notice how we've had like no MAGAs in here today? Mods. MAGAs just aren't anywhere to be found today, are they? I wouldn't fucking show your ass either. I'll tell you right now. I wouldn't show your ass if I was you either. Not a whole lot of reasons to be showing your ass right now. I can tell you that right now. Not a whole lot of reasons to be showing your ass. Not a whole lot of reasons. Union officials and Democratic lawmakers quickly blasted Quad D for what they described as the latest attempt to use federal workers as a bargaining chip during the shutdown. That's exactly what's going on. The president separately, Debs, thank you for the pumpkins, separately has threatened to fire government workers while federal offices remain closed, prompting labor groups to sue in a bid to block the mass layoffs. Everett Kelly, the national president of the American Federation of Government Employees, said the White House had offered a frivolous argument about back pay and an obvious misinterpretation of the law. noting that the government itself appeared to take a much different position in public guidance. In a question and answer document posted online by the Office of Personnel Management, the agency specifically says that employees who are furloughed as a result of the lapse will receive retroactive pay. Thank you so much, Chris. Win Chris in the chat. I appreciate you so much, Chris. Win Chris. Thank you so much, Chris, for the Super Live Star. 25 dubs in the chat for Chris. We've got one Super Live Star left. One on the go, and then we're going to drop it down to like some October, some pumpkin patches, whatever the fuck, something festive. By the way, if you are not following and you're coming in for the For You page, my first question is, what the fuck are you doing? Follow. Top left of your screen, there's a plus sign. We are an anti-MAGA, fact-based fucking live. Data-based, statistic-based, fucking audio clip-based, video-based, policy, congressional bill-based, live. So if you like that, if you like democracy, if you like the Constitution, if you like fucking fighting for individual liberties, women, immigrants' right, if you like wanting to release the Schmepstein files, you found the right fucking place. Sit your ass down and follow the account, okay? That's what I say. And sit back and enjoy. We do a lot of fucking MAGA roasting here. It's so, they love me. I haven't had many date offers today from MAGA men. Yeah. Usually I get a lot of dates. You don't like the high yeller fella this week? I'm a little disappointed. What's up, Video Pics? Good to see you.
I'm a little hurt.
Usually love. Well, you normally love me. You say that I sound like my Uncle Barack. You say that I'm handsome like Barack, and you normally want to see what's in my refrigerator. And you normally cannot believe that I've got eggs and milk in a real kitchen with kitchen cabinets and a wife and dogs that love me. You're not used to people loving you. You're not used to having people in the single wide around you showing you love and affection. And so usually that makes you a bit angry, but you want to see what the high yeller feller's about. You want to see what's in the fridge, and you usually ask me out on dates. I usually turn you down, but you keep coming back for more. Myra, thank you so much. Drop that, what is that, a heart me up top? They're going after Zach Bryan. Who is Zach Bryan? Is that like a country singer? I don't know. Who is Zach Bryan? I usually turn these MAGAs down. I've turned them down pretty much 100% of the time, Trish. But sometimes, why I say sometimes, I usually turn them down as Trish. Sometimes I do show them what's in my fridge. I'll go and bust out some eggnog just so they can see I have a real refrigerator and it's not AI. But they don't ever get dates with me. They can't ever come over, but they usually ask. It doesn't stop them from I've got beautiful nostrils, as the people like to say. I do flex on them a little bit, Trish. One more Super Live Star. Welcome back in, Maggie. One more Super Live Star Pro up top, and then we will change it to like a pumpkin patch. We'll knock down like 150 of those things, or we'll knock down like 500 of those things. I know we can knock those down quickly. Maggie, thank you so much for the Super Live Star. Win Maggie in the chat. I appreciate that so much. All right, everybody, what we're going to do right now is we're going to do like a little one. And I'm not talking, that's what Stormy Daniels said too. She said, we're going to do a little one. She didn't know it was going to be that little. I think I might have scared her. We're going to do some pumpkin pies. We're going to do about 150 pumpkin pies. When I say we're going to do a little one, I'm not talking about Quad Day. I'm not talking about his experience with Karen McDouglas. We got 150 pumpkin pies up there. It's a 5-coiner. Why we do these and rotate the small ones, it helps us get pushed out in the algorithm. So if we smash this goal in like a minute, it will help us get pushed out of the algorithm, okay, which benefits us. It helps us grow. Thank you so much, CJ Love. Thank you, Rose Alice. Y'all can crush these quickly. And D and Maggie. And we'll run a couple of these small ones real quickly. D, thank you so much. Melissa, Biatch. We got 180 people in here. These are they're so simple to get. Melissa, thank you so much. Maggie, thank you. Trish, thank you. And then we'll go to some pumpkins. Engagement really helps the algorithm. Thank you, Cat Captain. Thank you, D-Town. So we'll go with the individual pumpkins next. D-Town, OC, y'all are fucking awesome. D-Town, Denise, Win Denise. Look how fast that is. Mass Appeal, I don't give a fuck. Y'all are amazing. W's in the chat, biatch for all of you. Now we're going to go with something different. It's going to be called pumpkins. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go with 200 pumpkins. These are fucking easy too. These are 1-coiners. Smashing these will help us on the algorithm too. 200 pumpkins. Margaret, thank you so much. You got to know how to play the algorithm, right? Can everybody see the pumpkins up there? Thank you so much for the pumpkins. Sludge Meadow, Melissa, Win Kingdom, Patty, Alice. Y'all are fucking awesome. I appreciate that. When we come together, there's nobody that's really fucking with y'all. There's nobody that's fucking with y'all. Alice, Cat Captain, Denise. There's nobody that's fucking with y'all. Who does it like us? Nobody. Like Keith Sweat said, nobody. Who can love you like me? Who can lay your body down? Nobody. That's my Keith Sweat. You know how he's a little nasally. He doesn't. He kind of whines. He begs. He doesn't really hit the notes like I do. He whines with it. Still love me some Keith, but you know he has that little nasally. Nobody. You know how it is, Lizette. You know how it is. He's not really the singer. Like, he's got cuts, but you know he's a little nasally. Nobody. You know how it is, Sue Lopez. Appreciate you. Calypso, you know what it is. Goal achieved. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, everybody. Y'all are awesome. Let's go with some Octobers. D, you know how it is. Maggie, you know how it is. It's not really singing. It's like, it's begging. It's fucking whining. It's still good. It's begging. I'm just saying, Mass Appeal, you know that nobody who can love you like me. You know how he is. Your sister wore that Keith Sweat out. You know how he is. But I love me some Keith. He just wasn't the best vocalist, but he was fucking awesome. He was a clean dresser too. Remember in that all-white suit? That motherfucker was crushing the threads. Nasal, whiny he was, but he had some cuts. I can't lie, he had some cuts. All right, let's do the Octobers. I can't lie. Keith gave me some good times in high school, I'll tell you. All right, what are we doing next, folks? What do y'all want to do? The Octobers again? Y'all want to go back? Let's do Autumn Leaves. We're going to do 5 Autumn Leaves. It's not a big one. 500 coiner. He sure did. He was good. I love me. He had some hits. I'm telling you. He was just a little whiny, a little nasally. Thank you. I don't give a fuck on the autumn trees, but I love them. In a question and answer document posted online by the Office of Personnel Management, the agency. Maggie, thank you so much. I don't give a fuck. Thank you so much. 20 dubs on both. The agency specifically says that employees who are furloughed as a result of the lapse will receive retroactive pay for those furlough periods. Senior Patty Murray of Washington, who was the top Democrat on the Chamber's Appropriations Committee. Thank you, Tiff D, on the Autumn Leaves. Win Tiff D in the chat. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Thank you so much, Tiff D. 3 of those down. Drop the Tiff D sticker. Drop the Maggie sticker. Drop the I don't give a fuck sticker. We got 2 more Autumn Leaves left. Y'all are crushing these. I love the activity. I love it. Cynthia. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Win Cynthia on the Autumn Trees. And win Marissa on the Autumn Trees. Win Patty on the Autumn Trees. Y'all must really love the High Yeller Feller on a Tuesday. On a fucking fuck Trump Tuesday. A fuck Trump towel Tuesday. I'm feeling the love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Amazing. Win everybody in the chat on those little autumn trees. We're gonna keep it with the October theme. We're gonna go with the Octobers. Fuck it. I know we can hit these too. Let's do 21 Octobers. We can hit this easy. I'm talking about easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Easy. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Giseline. So the top Democrat on the Chamber's Appropriations Committee said on social media that the White House memo marked only another baseless attempt to try and scare federal workers. Thank you so much, Tiff D, on the Octobers. She just knocked down the first 5 Octobers. Who wants to join Tiff D? Patty, thank you on the Octobers. Tiff D, thank you on the Octobers. Maggie, thank you on the Octobers. 7 down already, 14 to go. I mean, I don't know what to fucking say. Y'all be crushing these. Patty, thank you on the Octobers. Hippie Gamma, thank you on the Octobers. Y'all are fucking amazing, folks. I appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. So thank you. Stumpy, thank you so much. Patty, thank you for the Octobers. I mean, fuck, Alice Rose on the Octobers. I mean, what in the fuck is going on in here? Chris, thank you on the Octobers. Live goal achieved. Y'all love me today. Y'all love me. You love the High Yeller Feather. Let's continue it. Let's keep it going. Y'all are going to have me on this For You page again. Very quickly with all these little pumpkin heads. And what do y'all want to do next? You want to do some coconut juices? Ooh. Pumpkin latte, anybody? Pumpkin latte? Let's do 121 pumpkin lattes. Hold on. Let's do this. I like this. It's a 10 coiner and I love pumpkin. Does anybody like these pumpkin drinks? Do you like pumpkin spice coffee? I fucking love that. Alice, thank you for the Octobers. We got the pumpkin latte up top. Deb, thank you for the Octobers. Pumpkin latte is the goal right now. 10 coiner. Does anybody like pumpkin? I fucking love pumpkin. You don't, Tiff D? Wow. Poll. 1 if you love pumpkin, 2 if you don't. Trish, Thank you. I don't give a fuck. Thank you. I love pumpkin like anything.
Everything.
I don't give a fuck. Thank you. From Brenda, I love sweet potatoes. Me too. Mountain Man, thank you. Simple Life, thank you. 1, you love it. 2, you don't. Okay, so I'm seeing some 1s. Sweet potato pie, it's okay. Damn, I love it. Mountain Man, a lot of 1s in here. Brenda, thank you. Alice, thank you. Y'all are fucking crushing these. 1.5, so like kinda. I love pumpkin pie, but not the latte. What I do, does anybody go to Dutch Brothers in here? Shout out fucking Dutch Brothers. Now I make my own. They do a pumpkin mocha, which is a coffee drink with chocolate milk and the pumpkin syrup. Oh my gracious. With a little whipped cream on top. Oh my Lanta. I'm going to start making them myself. Maggie, thank you. Hippie, thank you. I love pumpkin pie, by the way, too. If y'all ever had a pumpkin mocha, I'm telling you, this shit is fleekage. You don't have Dutch Brothers? It's so good. I'm telling you, it's so good. Win Mountain, win Sue Lopez, win Stumpy. Y'all are fucking these goals up. I fucking appreciate it. I love pumpkin mocha. So good, Kim. Pumpkin blizzard, everything. I'd have pumpkin I would try that, Jackie. Pumpkin cheesecake is fucking good too. I got pumpkin muffins right now. I got from Costco. You don't like pumpkin in my coffee? What about iced coffee? Would you do an iced pumpkin coffee or like hot coffee? I would try that purse mouth. I would totally. Sue Lopez, thank you for the pumpkin pies. Thank you for the pumpkin lattes. Dutch Brothers is good. Now I've got all the syrup and I make my own Dutch Brothers. So I don't even fucking need them now. I actually, no, you know what? I'm seeing if they got that in stock because it's probably fucking out of stock right now. The pumpkin syrup, but if I can find it. Oh, that shit is, they might have. If they got it in stock, folks, this is the I'm going to show you what to get. Here we go on food and drinks again, like we always do about this time. Once we get about an hour and a half in, we start going off on food. We start going off on food in here if you're new with us. This is what we do. I love pumpkin muffins. I mean, fuck. Hold on. Everything. Hold on. Let me look it up. I got some Trump fingers and everything was like, I was fat fingering. I was like messing up my, where the fuck is the pumpkin shit? Hold on, man. Ooh, here's one right here. I haven't tried this one. Ooh, wee! This is new right here. But check this out. This is the syrup that you put in like teas. Look at this one. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin praline pie latte. But they've got a pumpkin pie syrup. You put this in your coffee. Woo-wee! My dogs are thinking I'm crazy right now. So I'm going to be ordering that tonight. Yeah, I need to get a little pumpkin in my life. Yeah, we use Nespresso, and we make our own shit pretty much. Yeah. We make our own shit. Tap that screen, everybody. Share the live. Pumpkin muffin. It's so good. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to. I think one of my dogs, I'm sniffing because I think one of my dogs just farted right in my face. Like, didn't even give a fuck either. I think Bruiser just farted right in my mouth as I'm looking at pumpkin stuff. Fucked me up, too. Like, they don't typically fart like that. This motherfucker just got up, crop dusted me, and then went right back to the bottom of my feet. Like, farted in my mouth, and then just went right back down to my feet. Like, it was no thing. Like, well, that's fucked up, Bruiser. I was like, still smells, too. This motherfucker just crop dusted me. Got up, farted, went right back to my feet. Damn. That shit is rough. Now I know how these motherfuckers around Quad D feel. Like, he just shitting himself all day. It just stanks. Sore throat. Sore throat now. I don't know. I was like, you know when you have like a pet and they just fart right in your vicinity and you're like, I'm looking around to see if he went in the house and shit. I'm like, no, he just got up and farted right in my face and went right back to my feet. Like it was nothing. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Pumpkin pancakes, I would do that too. So shout out pet owners. You know how that is. Where, you know, it doesn't happen very often with our pups, but LeBruzy just really farted. Didn't even give a one fuck about it either. Just casually, and then just sat the fuck right back down. Like it was nothing. 17 October, so my eyes are watering, are they? Your hubby loves pumpkin, burning nostrils. Debs, he's cool. He's cool now. I'll show him to you. He's laying right the fact. That's why I was confused. I'm like, here, he's laying down in the blanket right here. But the motherfucker just got up, farted, and then just went right the fuck back down, right by my feet. Like it was nothing. So now he's just sitting there again. But motherfucker just farted, went right back down to my feet like it was nothing. Like he didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to get up, stretch, fart, and then lay right the fuck back down. Right in your face. And you're not going to do shit about it either. So that happened. Anyway, he knew he needed to be standing. He did. Aria can clear a room. Yeah, so that just happened. Sorry to get off topic there. What's up, Lopez? We've got the Octobers back up. Yeah, that's fucked up. Love my Yorkies, though, but that was fucked up. 3 kittens do that to you daily. Heading to work. Love you, hippie grandma. Have a great night. Sharing the love. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, he was sharing the love. I don't know what the fuck he was sharing. You just snorted? Yeah, that was... And all my pet owners know that, too. You're, like, sniffing, because immediately you're like, did they go somewhere? I'm like, that's not me. It's not my upper lip. I'm like, I'm clean, just shower. So I knew it wasn't me. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? Mike, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got the Octobers back up, 317,000 likes. What we are going to do is get to 400. I might get off in about 40 minutes and I'll come back. We'll see who's on tonight. We're going to keep it light. No politics tonight. Tiff, you got a glove and a lightning, right? And then Patty's got a glove too, I think. Patty, you got a glove and a lightning too? No, you got a glove, right? So if we do any practice battles tonight, they'll just be like people that we're friends with, and we're going to save some. Because what we're going to do, our agency said, what they're going to do is schedule battles and say, hey, in about an hour, you're going to battle such and such. So we're not going to do it every day, but maybe every couple days just to get us boosted on the algorithm. Sue Lopez, people that we know within the agency. So I want to always make sure that we have like boosters. Because you know what pisses me off? Tiff D, Patty, all my battlers, I don't give a fuck, CJ Love. When we do like a random battle, but we never have any boosts, so then people like kind of like snipe us at the end with no glove. That shit's out. That's not going to happen anymore because we're always going to be sitting on something. We're going to be sitting on everything. So we're not going to be fucking taken off guard. Even though, like if we got a Johnny Palmadessa too, and he's like trying to get us in a battle, I always want to make sure Tiff D, Cat Captain, that we have some shit on hand. You know what I mean? Let's go live with our dogs one day. I'm down. So we'll always have like a few gloves. You're about to crash out? Why? What's up, Calypso? What are you crashing out on? Right, Tifty? We're not going to get caught fucking slipping, all right? That's not going to be the kingdom. Because we got a reputation now, so motherfuckers be trying to come at us, right? Because they know what we're about. So we're not going to let that shit happen. We got a reputation to uphold, right? So fuck that. Smash those likes, everybody. Share the live if you can. I appreciate you being in here. Y'all are amazing. We've got the Octobers up top. If anybody wants to help out on the Octobers. They're right above our head. What I am doing, I'm just sharing the live out, not the kingdom. I woke up at 3. Oh, no, that's not good, Calypso. Damn. That sucks. She stepped in some doo-doo, everybody. Thank you, D-Town. Thank you, Deb. Y'all are crushing these Octobers. Let's keep them going. I've been so impressed with y'all today. Y'all are so awesome. Gaines, thank you so much for the October. It's foul? Yeah, I can imagine. Deb, thank you so much for our doggies. The only problems we really have with our dogs is they don't have the biggest bladders, our little Yorkies. So like if we're gone for 6-7 hours or whatever, we put diapers on them so that they don't have accidents around the house. And that really helps. Like if they're just with us, they never have accidents around the house unless one can't make it to the bell. Donna, thank you so much. Hippie, thank you so much for the October. But our dogs are very well trained. As long as you're taking them out every few hours, like you're good. Every couple hours. Jenny, thank you so much for the pumpkin latte. I appreciate that. Thank you, I don't give a fuck. We have very well-trained Yorkies. What I'm trying to look at right now is y'all got me on these damn syrups right now. What is Pure Made? Do they still have the Pure Made? Pure Made. I don't need skill level. I just want products. Yeah. Okay. So what this place has, pumpkin spice. Yeah, they got it right now. But what I'm trying to find is Pure Made. Pumpkin spice is there. But they had a Pure Made pumpkin too. So it's in. If you don't know the products that I'm talking about right now, Pure Made, yep. Torani is the syrup that they use at Dutch Brothers, and they've got a bunch of, see, this is the one I'm getting, folks. This shit better be in the this is good. So this is not made with any artificial flavoring. It's called Pure Made syrup. And it's fucking good. So this is the stuff that you put in your iced coffee. Torani Pure Made a syrup. It doesn't have any artificial flavors at all. And it's about $11.99 a bottle, but it's so good. And they're not always in stock, so I'm about to order a couple of them. Yep, it's amazing. Can make pumpkin creamers at home so easy. Yeah, it's so good. So we've got like a closet full of these syrups for different flavors, peppermint, raspberry. We have all types of shit. Chocolate, we've got all types of shit. So that's the shit that you get for pumpkin spice. Yeah. What's up, Kristen? Good to see you. We're going over our news for the day. We got about 110 people in here, 325,000 likes. We got 7 more Octobers to go, folks. So knock the fuck out of those if we can. If we do get challenged to anything, we'll battle somebody, but nobody ever challenged us during the day. It's crazy. Mix syrup with milk. I put the syrup directly in the coffee drink with a little whole milk. Yeah, it's great. Maggie, thank you so much for saying for everybody to tap. I appreciate that. So, Trump is trying to rip off furloughed workers and not give them back pay. The GOP is making up stories about Jack Smith saying he wiretapped some of the GOP Congress members, which he did not do. He illegally acquired certain phone records for an investigation. Tom Homan is working back channels with border security companies and deals after he had the investigation drops about him taking $50K in bribe money. Pam such and such won't answer a fucking question. So that happened today too. And that's kind of the stories. That's where we've been today. We've been on for about 2 hours. We're going to keep going. Kristen, thank you so much for the October. I appreciate you. It's also Taco Tuesday, so we put the fuck Trump towel up on a Tuesday. We love this. One of our faves. Kristen, thank you so much for the Octobers. I appreciate you. So we always show this on a Tuesday. Yep, we love it. Donna, thank you. Kristen, thank you for the Octobers. Maggie, thank you for the Octobers. I gotta say, y'all have been incredible today. I appreciate that. I know that it is the best time. I'm gonna get more too, by the way. I know that these times are rough. I actually feel energized. I got some good sleep. Yeah, I did a lot of research for our today's show. I feel energized. I roasted Pam Bondi, which is always fun. Patty, thank you so much for the October. Pamela, thank you. Tiff D, thank you for the October. All right, everybody, just wild card. Everybody, we're just going to do a wild card where you gift whatever the fuck you want. Since I'm hanging out, since the time is, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Well, I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook a meal that Shauna will like having when she returns home tonight. So I'm going to make a little, it's going to be chicken marsala, but I'm using chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts. A little more flavor, so I'm doing that for her tonight. So yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, any MAGA mush brains in the chat, if you just say stupid shit, you're just going to be removed. I have no interest in you being here, but thank you for the view. Appreciate you so much. Wild card, whatever you want, but I am going to put what we need in the gift gallery, which is a party on and on. Sorry, I didn't mean to fucking hit the mic there. When does she return? She's in about 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, Shauna's going to return. I don't know the exact time or day, but about 2 weeks. She's going to return within the next couple of days. And I'm going to make sure that food is ready for her, In about 2 weeks, we're going to have the big, beautiful bill. She's going to return in 2 weeks. Yeah, no, she's coming this week. Mike, thank you so much for the autumn. I appreciate it. Mike, thank you so much. What's up, Kathy? Good to see you. Pamela, thank you. Oh, what was I going to do? I was going to put, we need a party on and on to light up in the gallery. We've already lit up 15 gifts. We have 3 more to light up. Let's see if we can find that in here. I'm going to make it the goal, but gift whatever the fuck you want. This is a really cool one. We saw a lot of pumpkin pies, a lot of every time pumpkin lattes. We saw like 5 pumpkin patches, which I love. That's probably my favorite one right now. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to try to fucking put this party on and on. If you are feeling a little frisky and want to help us knock it down, that's going to be the goal. We just need one of them things. 1 time, 2 times. Lady Bree, thank you so much. So the goal is the party on and on. It is the 16th goal that we have in the gallery. We are looking to light up the gift gallery for the 33rd straight week. I've been keeping track. 33rd straight week is what we're going with. What political live that you know lights up the gift gallery in the A category 33 straight weeks? I don't know any other. I haven't seen it. If it exists, tell me. I haven't seen it. That's like Trump trying to see his feet or trying to see his little ding-a-ling past his stomach. It can't be done. Journey, thank you so much for the woolly hat, but it can happen in the African kingdom. It can happen in the High Yeller Feathers live. Yeah, Big D. It doesn't happen anywhere else. They are claiming the judge's home had no evidence. Yeah, like I said, I wait for the actual information before I make a determination. Was that the official report that they don't know any signs of arson? So what was the cause? Did they say? I mean, sometimes you can have a gas leak. Sometimes, something could burn. You never know. So it depends. I think the timing is suspicious considering that she put a temporary hold on releasing information to the DOJ like a month ago. although the DOJ was fighting that. Journey, thank you so much. And congratulations, Journey, for leveling up to 19. Thank you for the pumpkin pie, too, Journey. One party out and on, folks. If we see it, I will be extremely happy because that will mean 16 out of the 18 gifts are lit up. So I'm going to stay on with you about 20 more minutes. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll come back on, too. And we'll fucking have fun. I'm going to get a little workout in first. I'm going to come back on. We'll hang out during the night. We'll fucking kick it. We don't have to talk politics at night. You're going to actually be with the kitchen you're going to be in the kitchen with me preparing some food. And we'll fucking hang out. We can listen to some tunes. We can do whatever the fuck you want. We can have some fun, okay? If anybody challenges the kingdom, we'll fucking get some gloves ready for that ass. We'll have some gloves. So I think we should get some more gloves. Maybe if I can get Melly to come on, she can get us some more gloves today. I tend to get gloves when it's with Melly, too. So Melly's one of my mods too. She's family too. So if she comes back on, we can run a couple practice and get a few gloves. One party on and on, folks. What we're looking for in the next 25 minutes. Okay, if we can hit it, amazing. If you just want to gift roses or pumpkins or pumpkin lattes or fucking pumpkin patches or pumpkin heads, it doesn't matter. That works too. But that's what we're looking for over the next 25 minutes. So we can try to light that up in the gallery. The quicker that we light the gallery up, the more likely that we are to be shared on the algorithm, which is fucking awesome. So look for that too. What's up, Mir? Yeah, that will be fun. So we're going to hang out, but these pumpkin spice, hell no. I love pumpkin, man. You don't love pumpkin spice or pumpkin? Shit, Mount Negro. That's a little too black not liking the pumpkin. You gotta like that pumpkin, Mount Negro. It's fucking good, man. Did anybody used to eat like roasted pumpkin seeds? Did you ever have like roasted pumpkin seeds? I would eat those motherfuckers too. You ever have those? Suck on them? Chew on them? They're good. Put some salt and seasoning on that shit. Good as fuck. That's the kind of shit I miss about the fall. That shit is good. I need to do that again. I love sweet potatoes too, Mount Negro. Fucking anything sweet. So pumpkin seeds are fucking good too. If you've never done that, roast the pumpkin seeds, put some fucking seasoning on them, garlic, salt, fucking pepper. That shit is money as fuck. I'll fuck those up too. Old Bay pumpkin seeds. I didn't know they. Oh, that sounds good though, Randy. Pumpkin seeds are better than the pumpkins. So good, Kathy. I call my husband a basic white because of his love for pumpkin. I was gonna say, Lady Bree, pretty much. That's why I say I'm not afraid to say I don't give a fuck. That might be the YT.
You can't be both. You can't be that. You can't have your YT mother in you.
That might be the YT in me. I don't fucking know, but I love some pumpkin. I do know that. Maybe that's the YT genes. I don't fucking know, but I fuck it up. I know that. I know it tastes good as fuck to me. Eating on the ball field, they were going out of style. So good. Lady Bree, maybe that's it. I don't know.
Every bag,
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it is. Light. That's the light skin. That's the.
You can't be bi.
That must be the biracial in me.
You can't be bi.
We're Latino. There you go. That's funny though. Yeah, I love some pumpkin. I don't give a fuck. I'm not apologizing either. I love sweet potato pie too and sweet potatoes. I pretty much love all sweets. The one thing I don't eat a lot of, though, is cake. There's only like one kind of cake that I like, and y'all know what that is. Carrot cake. My wife makes like a fucking gourmet 5-star carrot cake. But I don't eat like angel, like I like angel food cake. I don't eat like red velvet. Like it's just like basic cake. I don't eat like basic fucking yellow cake. I like pound cake and carrot cake. That's about the only cakes I like. Other than that, I don't like cake too much. I guess I like cheesecake. As I start naming all the cakes that I like. I don't really like cake, but I like cheesecake and I like pound cake and I like carrot cake. I guess I do kind of fucking like cake. I like pies though. Pumpkin pie.
I fucking hate cake, but I love cheesecake and I love carrot cake and I love pound cake.
I sound like an idiot, don't I? I fucking love all types of cake, I guess. I guess just not some cakes, like the yellow cake, red velvet cake. I'm like, vanilla cake, that's some basic shit to me, Chocolate cheesecake, I'll fuck up pretty much any cheesecake. Tap and clap, everybody. Get those little one coin pumpkins in if you can. Get us pushed out the algorithm. We're sitting at about 100 people with 340,000 likes. That's insane. We should have like fucking 400 people in here with that many fucking likes. So get some pumpkins. If you feel like helping out with the work hard, play hard, it's right above my head. It is the goal. It's the next thing that we've got to light up in the gallery. We're kind of hanging out because we're winding down right now. Cynthia, thank you so much for the pumpkins. But yeah, if you want to help us with the gallery, we only need those 3 things. So that's right above my head. And I will dance when I do a little dance for the work hard, play hard, and the party on and on. And that's the party on and on. So I will dance if that one gets dropped too. Well, do my little sitting dance anyway. All right, folks, I am sharing the live out. I want to get up to 400,000 likes, everybody. 400,000 likes. Let's do it. What's up, Jason? Let's get to 400,000 likes. We're at about 345. You're going to hang out with me tonight. We're going to cook. We're going to watch probably the Yankees fucking lose. I'm hoping that they win. I have no fucking faith in the Yankees tonight. They just don't have the pitching, and I don't think Aaron Boone is a very good manager. I just don't think he's a very good fucking in-game manager. I just don't. Kathy, thank you so much. Jason, thank you so much. Journey, thank you so much. And my wife is from Canada, so I'm fucking cool with the Jays if they win. I would prefer the Yankees win, but I'm cool with the Blue Jays because they haven't won a World Series since like the mid-90s. So I'm cool. See you tonight, Debs. Thank you for all you do. So I'm cool if they win too. Kristen, thank you. Ken Edwards, thank you on the pumpkins. All of those, even those little pumpkins and lattes and cheesecakes, and help us get pushed out. Oh shit, my mic is fucked. It all helps. Okay, so make sure that you continue to do that as we stay on. David Ortiz told Jeter that Mariano Rivera independent. Rod and Jeter would have to show up. That Mariano, I don't know what that means. I'm trying to figure what that means out. What that means. Carrie, thank you for the heart me. I couldn't understand what that meant. Carrie, thank you so much for the donuts. Y'all are doing amazing in here, folks. Carrie, thank you so much on the donuts again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have only one party on and on to get. That's what is that called? Yeah, party on and on is right above the head. Let's try to knock that down before we get off. And that will be a very, very productive afternoon live. They have to show up for the Yankees to win because they're trash right now. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, the Yankees are trash. I haven't been confident in the Yankees pitching. I was actually surprised they did as well as they did in the regular season. What's up, Erica? Because I didn't think they had the pitching this year at all. So I'm actually surprised they won 90-plus games. Jay, thank you for the 20 pumpkins. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Becca, thank you so much for the share. Mountain, thank you so much for the October. We are doing amazing. Clopez, welcome. Thank you again, Mountain, on the October. I appreciate that. When we do our day live, I don't have too many people that are. I don't have too many friends that are on live at the same time as us. It's interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Thank you, Mountain Man, for the October. Appreciate you so much. Speaker Micro Johnson. He is. Jay, thank you for the, what is that? The pumpkin lattes? Love the pumpkin lattes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are incredible. Y'all have been very active, and I've got to say I appreciate that because it always helps us get pushed out in the live in the algorithm. Okay, so it's very helpful. What's up, Callie? So, what the fuck? I think that's all we got in the gallery is Party On and On, Lion, and Uni. So that's all we got is three left. So right now I got that one up top. Well, what is it, Tuesday? We lit up 15 goals on Tuesday. We lit up the entire gallery on Monday last week, so we're not too far off. And that's amazing. That is fucking amazing. Win Don in the chat, win Pamela. I appreciate you. Thank you for the goat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the crustaceans, Don. I will never thank you for the crabs again. I will say crustaceans. Mount Negro, thank you for the heart me. Everything. We've got. Is this the real score right now? No. What? Oh, are they replaying last night's game? Yeah, why the fuck are they replaying last night's game? What the fuck? Are we still in a weather delay in this Tigers game? The fuck? I thought they were actually playing and we're in a fucking weather delay. Is that Jay? Thank you so much for the autumn leaves. Love the autumn leaves. Thank you so much. Coffee, thank you for the marvelous. I was confused as fuck. I'm like, this looks like last night. Mass appeal, thank you. Win Jay in the chat. 10 dubs for Jay in the chat on the autumn leaves. Fuck a weather delay. What the fuck is that? I don't know why these fucking bad weather cities, these Detroit, Chicago, I don't know why they don't all like have a domed stadium. It's like the stupidest shit. It's really dumb to me. We're going to get up to 400,000 likes within the next 15, 20 minutes, folks, and then I'm going to take a break. If anybody really wants to help push the live out, the Party On and On goal is right above my head. Also, 50 left on the daily goal, but whatever way that you contribute to the show is much appreciated. The Party On and On is huge in getting us pushed out on the algorithm. What's up, Tanya? The Brewers are balling right now. I see a Joe Flacco trade from the Browns to the Bengals. I don't know why the fuck they would do that. Joe Flacco has been straight labubu this season. He's not good anymore. I have no idea why the fuck the Bengals would even make for that trade. Who has the dome? The Brewers? I know, but like Detroit, like Chicago doesn't have them. It's fucking weird. What's up, Tanya? Yes, it's Towel. It's fuck Trump Towel Tuesday. We're fucking hanging out in here. We're having a good time. We hit a bunch of topics today in about two and a half hours, and now we're just hanging out. We're gonna try to get to 400,000 likes. We're gonna try to see one party on and on if we can. And I know, Pam Bondi, we fucking made fun of her all day. She won't answer fucking questions. I gotta show y'all the face again. Like, that was the stupidest fucking face. She's being asked questions, and her response to a question is, that's her response. Doesn't even fucking get to an answer. Doesn't even get to a fucking answer. That's her response. What in the fuck is that response? No, yes. What the fuck is that response? Can you answer a fucking question, please? You gotta go outside, Bones? Okay, I gotta take. Y'all are gonna come with me with my pups real quick. You're going outside. What's up, Hooked on a Feeling? What's up, Seth? Noam was in Portland today. I did see that. Y'all are coming with me. The Russell Witch Project instead of the Blair Witch Project. Chris, I already think I'm above answering you, right? What's up, Jessica? Got to let the pups out. It's still, I went out briefly today. It was 94 degrees in Arizona today. That's our answer to a question. What the fuck is that answer? What's up, Mountain Man? Good job, Brucey. Good job, Brucey boy. Good job, buddy. Good job, Bonesy. Good job, Bones. Dry heat? It's fucking hot.
It's a dry heat.
No, the fuck it's not. It's hot. At least it's cool in the house. Come on, guys. Good boys. Good boys ringing the bells. That's a good voice. That's a good voice. No, we're inside now. I can't show the yard on here, Chris, because you know these crazy MAGA men. They'll like try to come date me. You know how this shit is, Chris.
I'll be over for dinner. I heard you're making some marsala. I'll be over.
I don't trust these fuckers. Tanya, thank you so much. I appreciate you. They already want to date me. The military is supposed to defend our Constitution. I think they will be, Chris. I think they will be. I think we've already seen some generals and admirals that have resigned, and I think you're going to see, we've already seen at his little birthday parade, those military members didn't seem like they were too into it. That face, that beautiful brain. Tanya, thank you for the October. I appreciate that. 100 people in here, folks. 100 people. Keep smashing. Let's get up to 400,000 likes. Let's hit this damn gift gallery tonight, too, if we can. I know we can. I know we can. Resigning doesn't help us. I mean, in some ways, you're right. It makes us weaker, but it also shows that they're not going to engage in the shit that the administration wants them. It does help us in some ways. It weakens our national security. I agree with that. But I'd rather have them resigning than carrying out unlawful orders. I'd rather have them resigning and calling out the administration than actually following through and engaging in illegal activities. I know that. I'd rather them not fucking engage in illegal activities, you know? So I understand what you're saying, but I don't think just the resignation is the only way that we're going to see them fighting back. Yeah. I mean, let's see what happens. Chris, you said when can the military? I mean, that's usually how the authoritarian regimes crumble, is when members of the elites and the military turn on them. So I think that is going to happen. Let's just see what happens if these National Guard members actually engage in things in Chicago and Portland, and let's see what happens. Because this is pretty unsustainable right now, right? So there will be a point when these military officers say, no, I'm not going to engage in fucking unlawful orders. Right now, the problem is ICE. It's not necessarily the National Guard and the military troops. It's like ICE is the problem. So, let's see what happens. I know if ICE continues to, tear gas law enforcement officers, police officers in cities, that's not going to fucking end well. Yeah, it's definitely unprecedented time. So, there's going to be a turning point. I think we're pretty close to the breaking point right now. But, again, we're almost 9 months into the administration. Yeah. So I know it seems like it's been 9 years, but it's only been 9 months, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, tap and clap, everybody. Share and care. Party on and on is above my head, folks. That's the one that we need to light up today. That's going to be our goal, to light up today. If anybody wants to help out on that, it will significantly help boost this live for when we come back, too. So check that out. It's right above my head. Only one. All we need is one. Alicia, thank you so much. All we need is one mic, like Nas. All we need is one party. Party on and on. Party in the USA. That's all we need. And then we'll focus on the line in the uni later in the week. Tap and clap. I forgot all about it. Like, we fucking almost lit up everything on a Monday, so I forgot talking about it today. Paula, thank you so much for the follow. We've done great on the follows today, too. Let's get to 400,000 likes. Great on the new followers. Thank you, Paula. We are an anti-MAGA live. If you are joining us for the first time, we do not platform MAGAs. We do not have debates. Those debates are not real debates. They are fucking useless because one side does not believe in facts or the Constitution or law or accountability. Do I have the Trump Tracker app? I do not. Yeah, I do not have the. I don't want any. Does that just show where he like is in the plane or where he's traveling to? I've seen things like that before. Didn't the South African Nick Cannon have some tracker, and then he like forced somebody to stop? We're traumatized in Chicago. I'm sure. Yeah. And like I said, ICE is the fucking issue. But I truly believe soon you're going to have like police officers or military troops turning on ICE. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction. So I think that's what's going to end up happening. Lisa, thank you so much for the pumpkins. That does help us get pushed to any autumn trees, any pumpkin lattes, any Octobers, any pumpkin patches. All helps us, folks. All helps us, okay? So keep that in mind. I was going to have like somebody fucking come in and battle us, but I know Horror. Should we see if Horror wants to go? Y'all want to see Horror real quick? Y'all want to see what Horror's bringing? What Horror's cooking for us? Let's see. He'll probably decline me, but we got people in here. Y'all want to see Horror? Inky? His name's Horror. His name is Ink Horror. It's somebody in my agency. I'll give you some time if you want to. TikTok.com/coin is to recharge. Everybody knows that. I'll wait for like 10 minutes before I do it. We're going to get up to 400,000 first. Lisa, thank you so much. He'll probably decline us anyway. And then we'll just get a friend to boost up. So she said Sugar and Spice. What? Sugar and Spice said, who? Who is Horror? It's a creator in my agency. He's a nice guy. He's also a Milano cookie. He's a light-skinned Milano. Some people say he's even lighter than me. He's like just a drop. He's like just a drop. He's very light. But he's got a lot of tattoos. He's got some piercings. He's got a lot of hair. And he is a high yeller fellow. Like some people might say he's even higher yellow than I am. He's basically like a highlighter. Some people would call him a highlighter. He's so light. He's got just a drop. Lisa, thank you so much for the October, but he's a really nice guy. He's really nice. He's like not what you expect to see. Yeah, I'm just having fun, Tanya. Yeah, just practice battling, just seeing who's on, see if we can get some boosts. The thing is, I'm not always guaranteed boosts, but yeah, I'm just looking for like a practice just to get a couple boosts. I don't know if you were throwing an invitation out there, but yeah, anybody that would be willing to, because I don't know if we're trying to like hit hard, but I just basically want to have some gloves and shit available. You would? That would be cool, Tanya. Yeah, if you roll up, we could do a practice and see, since we've got people in here. We've got a crew in here. We're crewed up with I Don't Give a Fuck and Cat Captain and Patty and Marissa and Tiff D and CJ Love. And we don't have to go like extremely hard in a practice. And then later tonight, if we get challenged, we can throw some D's on it. You know? So if you wanted to, sure, I would appreciate it. If not, don't worry about it. I'm not going to be on very much longer anyway, 10, 15 minutes. And then I've got to take my black ass a break. So what we'll do is we'll put some pirate treasures up there if we do like a little practice versus Tanya. And we'll just make that the goal, you know? We'll just make that the goal. What up, Maddie? What up, Sassy? What up, Lisa? Thank you for the pumpkins. So what we're going to do is we are going to do the treasure hat as the goal. If Tanya goes live and does a practice with us, we'll see if we get any boosts. If we don't, we'll just grab like Melly tonight, because Melly, I think, well, depending on when I'm on. But I'll definitely be on tonight. I just don't know how late. because we've got something planned, and I got to cook for my wife. I gotta welcome the coach back home, and I got to make sure the sheets are clean, and I got to make sure she has a nice home cooked meal as soon as she gets home. That's the type of hubby that I am. I've got to make sure that as soon as she gets, yeah, you would have to go live, Tanya. And then I'd invite you. As soon as she gets home, I have to make sure. Yeah, just log out quick, Tiff, and come back. Or sometimes just hit the gift toolbox, or just get out of the live and come back and hit the gift toolbox. I got to make sure that the first thing that she's tasting is delicious, spicy food as soon as she comes into the door. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what the blacks do. We love the spice. We loved seasoned food. We cannot have bland, unseasoned food. It's not allowed in our culture. It's not allowed. It's fucked up. That's the, I don't know what that means, Chris. What does that mean? The whip, honey? I don't know what that means. Whipped, did you mean? Nah, I love to eat and cook. So, and feeding, it's funny. Not, like, with me, it's not just about like financially providing for a partner or a spouse. To me, that's, a lot of people think like that's like the men's sole role. I've never been like that. For me, I like, a way of taking care of my family is like providing food for them. Like, I know it sounds silly, but cooking for my family and providing good ass food and making sure everybody's got enough to eat. That's like a way that I really feel like providing for my family. I know, like, it's funny, like, I don't know, just love through food is like me too. It's weird. That's big for me. Holidays, family events, birthdays. So maybe sound weird to some people. I'm glad that worked, Tiff. Yeah, it's glitchy sometimes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the lovely Tanya on camera, and we're gonna see if it works. We're gonna do a test, and we're gonna run a practice battle and see if it works. Focus on the treasure hats. Save the party on and on later if we have like a real battle. Save it. I do all the cooking. I've been in reverse role 25 years. That's pretty cool, Chris. Yeah, I fucking love cooking. It's great. I think I'm going to invite Tanya, okay, and we're going to see if this works. There's Tanya. There's our Tanya. She's awesome. If you're not following Tanya, by the way, make sure you follow Tanya. She does a weekend show with Swish, and it's fantastic. So check her out. Can you hear me?
Right.
All you got to do is
I
hit
can
it.
hear you. Something popped up on the screen. It says decline or accept a lead matching.
Yeah, all you got to do is accept. That's it.
Okay.
Yep. And then we get started.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Tommy.
Yeah. Oh, we got two. Look at this. This is so weird. As soon as I invited you, my shit went up to like 200 people. That's wild. All right. First gift is worth triples, folks. Are y'all still have you done the weekend shows? I haven't caught you in a few Saturdays. So,
we haven't for a few weeks because Swish has been really busy. So,
yeah, I know. I know she had family. Family stuff too.
Yeah.
First gift, triples, folks. You know what to do. Throw one of these pirate hats. Thank you, Tiff, so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Or the treasure hat. Anything works on this first one. If you're in here, I appreciate it. What we're trying to do is just get like a couple gloves or lightnings. I don't know if it's going to work. Tanya's in our community. She's awesome. Thank you, Tiff.
Hi, Tommy D. Hi, Terry. I'm just helping
Patty.
African out. He needs some practice battles. So, yeah, I never do very well in battles, so I don't do them. But I thought, hey, I have some time. I could help you out.
Well, I appreciate it. This is just for fun. I'm not even sure this is going to work because a lot of the time the algorithm like screws me over now, and they know they like hate on the high yeller feller. They hate the high yeller feller. They won't even give me boosts if I go one-on-one. So I hope this works. So we'll see. Yeah. If you're new here, this is the practice battle. This is Tanya. She's awesome. She's in our community. She hosts a weekend show with our lovely community member, Swish, who I also love dearly. And they focus on women's issues. Are you still referring to it as a broader perspective?
A broader perspective. Yeah. We're hoping to start having Coach on once a month because I have lots of topics I'd like to address with her. But Swish has been super busy lately. So when she can get back to it, then we'll be able to do that.
I appreciate that. All right, everybody, 30 points bonus mission. So if anybody has a donut, throw a donut now or 30 roses. Anybody that's in here right now, anybody, it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
All of you. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Tiff. Just one donut.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yeah, thank you, Auntie, for hooking Tanya up over there. Thank you, Lisa. Once the timer starts, we're going to have triples. So if you are new here, the glove, all right, everybody, 60 seconds. Throw like a treasure hat, a galaxy, a pumpkin patch. It doesn't matter what you have, autumn trees. It's all worth 30. In a normal battle, I would say heat. So what that means is you want to throw like something big for you. Thank you so much, Lisa, because this is where you get your most points. It's all strategic. Oh, what a cute baby. Lisa, thank you. Maddie, thank you. Your baby's very cute. Is that a
That's the new baby.
Yeah, is that a Roddy?
No, it's well, she thinks she is. It's a dachshund.
Oh, very cute. 30 seconds on trips, folks. Thank you, Patty. Thank you so much, Patty.
She thinks she's a Roddy.
Thank you, Donna. No, very cute. Very, very cute. Donna, thank you so much. So that's a lot of work, I'm sure, right? The new puppy. 15 seconds left on trips, folks. Everything that you throw right now, this is going to be where you would throw your best gift. Okay, this is just practice. But Tiff D, follow Patty, follow CJ Love. They know the deal in this. This is where you would throw your best gift. I would say heat. And then the rest of the time you can throw whatever. Okay, so we did good there. Awesome. Journey, thank you so much. So
thank you, Auntie.
How old is the pup?
She's about 15 weeks now.
Damn, that's young. That's little.
Yeah, she's growing quickly, but it's like having a toddler. My house looks like a toddler lives here.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. Once you get past that like first year and a half, though, you're good then.
When you say your dogs are acting like the fool, she's always acting like the fool.
Well, she's a puppy, so she's got an excuse. My pups are 7 years, 6.5 and 7 years old now, so they don't have any excuses left.
Yeah. Well, I've got a 12-year-old and a 5-year-old, and then the pup. So
that's cute.
Yeah, she's eating sticks, walnuts, rocks. You know.
And you're trying to potty train now, I'm sure. So that's always a joy.
Yeah, she does really good with that, though.
That's good. Good. 8 more treasure hats, everybody, too. Pay attention to the treasure hats. We're doing great. Also, 25,000 more likes. If you're not participating, great. Just smash the likes on the screen. Also, Tanya and Swish have had my wife, Coach Shauna, on their Broader Perspective show. Those have been awesome shows, too. So if you ever want to see Coach Shauna on their show on Saturday morning, I'm sure they will arrange it in the future, but those shows are amazing. So we love seeing all of you together. It's pretty cool. And the information that you provide is awesome. It's very amazing and enlightening.
Coach's lives are amazing. She has so much good info that so many people need to hear. So I love having her on.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for those compliments. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I've missed her for the past week, so I'm excited that I get to see her this week. So
yeah, she comes home today.
Yeah, she's coming home. She's coming home within 2 weeks. 2 weeks. She's going to be home in 2 weeks. No, she's coming home. I got to figure out what time she's coming home. I don't remember. It's sometime within the next 16 hours, I think. So nice. I've got to see when she comes home. Tiff D, thank you so much for the popular. Anthony, thank you. Maddie, thank you. Last 10 seconds. Patty, Donna, Tiff, y'all know what to do. Hopefully we got some boosts. I don't know. If we didn't, no worries. We just thank Tanya for giving us.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss with this.
Yeah.
See what we got? Nope, we didn't. See, I'm telling you.
You didn't? Probably because I don't have enough people.
No, it's not. It doesn't even matter. It actually doesn't matter. They just fucking hate on me. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if Melly is on or somebody else I know. I could invite them. But otherwise, these motherfuckers just hate on me. It really doesn't even matter.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yeah, because we can go again and it won't work. So Tanya, thank you. I appreciate you. I need to go against 2 people. It's like weird. Certain counts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I go against Shauna alone, won't let me. But if I go against Melly, one of my mods alone, it usually works. And the other day we did one. I don't even know who the fuck we did it with. I don't know, but we won. Who did we battle the other day, chat? I don't even remember. But we played somebody and we won. And we got boosts. So, I don't know. It's just hit or miss. Yeah. Tiff, I appreciate you trying. If I can grab another partner with you, it would work. But I'm not worried about it. So,
well, we gave it a shot.
We did. It was Mayo. You're right, Lizette. It was Mayo. Good call. All right, Tanya. I love you. Okay. I appreciate you. And everybody that helped Tanya.
Bye, Kingdom.
We'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you, Tiff D. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry that didn't work. They fucking hate me one-on-one. I swear. It's the weirdest shit ever. It's so weird. So let's do 25,000 more likes. When I come back on, if I can get like one of my mods, Melly, and another person, we'll run like a couple practice because it always works 1 versus 2. It just doesn't fucking work when I go one-on-one versus anybody. It's fucking weird. Yeah, Mayo. You're right, though, Lizette. We played Mayo. Do y'all remember Mayo? She's actually super nice. She is in... I saw her live yesterday. I think she said she was in Taiwan right now. Wisdom, thank you so much for the heart me. So her hours are different right now. But yeah, Mayo might be the secret sauce. She might be the secret Mayo. I didn't mean to make a joke there, but she might be the secret Mayo. Yeah. So anyway, when we come back tonight, maybe we hit up Mayo or whatever, and we'll see. Wisdom, thank you so much. Tanya. So Tiff D, what is your bolt? Is it a 2 or a 3, by the way? Becca, thank you so much for the heart me. Appreciate you. Did you see how weird that shit was too? You got a 2? Okay, cool. I'm gonna put you in the chart. And then Patty has a glove too. Thank you, Tanya, so much for doing that. You tried, and I appreciate the effort. That was weird, too. But our traffic went immediately up to over 200 people when we battled Tanya. That's so weird with the gloves. Wisdom, I'm telling you, I just don't fuck. If I go one-on-one, I don't know if it's because I'm a live pro or because we put up, like, big scores in major battles. Like, when I do the smaller battles, the practice, if I go one-on-one, like, they just refuse to give me any boost. It's the weirdest fucking shit. It's so weird. Let's knock out a couple. We got 20,000 more likes. Let's knock out a couple more treasure hats if we can up top, and that will help us get pushed out in the algorithm if you can. I appreciate it. Right now, we are a popular live. We're fucking doing great. A2 category, doing amazing. Top 40% still, which is amazing. TikTok's very weird. I was even talking to my agency about that too, because thank you so much. Thank you so much, Becca. I appreciate that. And they said the algorithm the app has been so weird about giving out boosts in one-on-one battles. Like, I can only get them if I go 1 versus 2 or if I do like 2 versus 2 and win. Otherwise, I don't get shit. It's the weirdest shit ever. I'm telling you. I go 1 versus 2, I'm always getting boosts. 1-on-1, I'm not getting shit. Unless it's Mayo, apparently. Then I can get shit. But other than that, or Melly. Melly will work sometimes too. Like, if I go 1-on-1 with Melly, that shit works. Yeah, that shit works. It's suppressing. Yeah, it's doing that. And you can't even, I believe that, Tanya, for sure. And you can't talk about certain things either. You got to call them fucking music concerts and shit. Thank you, Becca. Brooklyn, thank you so much for the heart me. Even businesses that tag their stuff. So fucking odd. What's up, Brooklyn? Good to see everybody. 7 more treasure hats up top. We're looking to get to 400,000 likes in here is what we're looking to do. So once we get to 400,000 likes, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to get a workout in. I'm going to start fucking cooking dinner. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to start prepping for dinner. I'm not actually going to cook until y'all come back with me in a little bit. Okay. Like an hour and a half. And then we'll fucking hang out. Okay. But we had a good show today. Yeah. We had fun today. I appreciate it. Nicole, thank you for joining. If you have not got your heart me in yet, get that heart me in. We did great today. I'm just making I'm going to make kind of a spicy chicken marsala dish with chicken thighs. Is it opening night in the NHL tonight? Thank you for telling me. I got did that already start? I got a fantasy hockey lineup to set, I guess. I didn't know that fucking started tonight. Thank you for telling me, Chris. Fuck, I got to look at the fantasy team. I didn't even know. Who's playing? It won't be like a full slate of games, right? Oh, the Blackhawks and the Panthers are already playing. Fuck. Well, fuck a duck, man. Shit, I need to put this on. Is this going to be a breakout year for Bedard? He needs one. That's the question. Will this be a breakout for Bedard? Go Knights. Vegas is always solid. Florida is like really injured, aren't they? They're injured right now, so I don't know how that's going to work out for them. Invites me to co-host. No, thank you. Somebody's invited me to a battle. I can't battle. Okay. He's still a kid. He is. But the Blackhawks, actually, their roster kind of sucks, too, so I kind of feel bad for him. 17,000 more likes, folks. Everybody knock those likes out tonight. Let's try to hit this party on and on, okay? So we'll probably run some, we'll see if anybody will challenge us once we get a couple of gloves, but let's try to hit this party on and on. We need to try to light this damn gallery up, okay? Otherwise, let's knock down these Pirates hats. D-Town's back. Hubby likes the Kraken. CJ Love, thank you so much. Thank you for the black guy. We appreciate that, CJ Love. TFJ, what's going on? Make sure you get your heart me in, TFJ, top left of your screen. Heart me, TFJ. Get that heart me in. Thank you so much, CJ Love. Win CJ Love in the chat. Y'all are amazing. We had a fucking good live today. Do you go with Utah now Coyotes left? No, I go with the Blackhawks because I'm from Chicago. I've never liked any Arizona sports team besides my college basketball team that I was on in Arizona. So I don't like the Cardinals. I don't like the Coyotes. I don't like the Diamondbacks. I don't like everything. I never really liked the Suns. So I'm Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, Chicago Blackhawks, Chicago White Sox. Those are my squads. Florida State Seminoles, Arizona Wildcats. That's about it. Letitia, thank you so much for sharing the live. 6 more treasure hats if anybody wants to help out before we get to 400,000. You're going to join me in the kitchen tonight. At night, we kind of just chill, have family time. I like to talk. I like to talk about life, about sports, about culture, about food, about everything, about my pups, about my family. The Bulls is G stuff. Oh, yeah, the Chicago Bulls are. That means you're in a Venezuelan gang. I do have a Bulls hat. People are going to be thinking that I am in the Venezuelan gang because I'm black and I like the Chicago Bulls. Did the rain delay end? Good. The Bulls and the Cavs preseason. I really don't even fuck with regular season now. Now, all my sports fans in here. This is going to be the first season in which, like a lot of the games, they've got this partnership with Prime. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. Have you known this? Even the League Pass, which last year was the first time I didn't actually pay for the League Pass, or maybe the previous year in the last like 13 years. I'm very interested to see how this Prime, and I mean Bezos site Prime, does the League Pass stuff with the NBA. And then how about like Charles Barkley and Ernie Johnson and Kenny Smith and Shaq joining ESPN and ABC? That's going to be a little weird too, because essentially my entire life, because I'm in my mid 40s, I probably started watching NBA when I was like 7. I was born, 7. Like I'm talking about 6, 7, 8. My entire life, Ernie Johnson has been doing the NBA on TNT, so it's going to be a very fucking weird thing for me. With Turner Sports, it used to just be Turner Sports. So this new NBA setup with Prime and then ESPN and ABC is going to be very fucking weird for me. And I'm just not into the regular season anymore. Barkley and Shaq are going to do something to push it. Yeah, I mean, Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Ernie are amazing. Yeah, and Peacock. So like the League Pass, like Peacock NBC has like NBA on NBC again, which is cool. Because I grew up, everybody knows the NBA and NBC song from the 90s. It's just classic. So that returning is going to be cool. Did you hear the GOAT? Michael Jordan's going to be like an actual fucking sideline analyst for NBC too. So that should be cool as fuck. So I'm excited, but I'm not into the regular season anymore. Like the NBA product to me is like kind of shit now during the regular season. Playoffs, it's better, but too many 3-pointers, too many fucking fouls. Not enough defense, not enough physical play for me. Playoffs is better because they actually allow some physical play. But the 40, 50 3-point attempts a game is not fucking appealing to me. I don't know why people think that makes the game better. It doesn't to me. I think I'm not even that old. I'm in my mid-40s. I think less efficiency does not make the game better. Now I'm sounding like an old head. The kids would call that an old head. But like Tiff D, she grew up in fucking Michigan. Like the Detroit Pistons, the Bad Boys, and the Lakers and the Celtics of the 80s, and the Bulls of the 90s. What's your opinion about the in-season tournament? I don't mind it. It actually adds more interest into regular season games. So like I'm okay with it because that players are actually trying. So I don't have any problem with that. They've got to do something to keep viewers because the regular season without shit like that kind of sucks. Your dad took you to those games as a kid. I mean, that's a great time to be alive. So I'm in MO's live and it said Nickel just became a super fan. It's so weird, Nickel. And did you heart me or anything? It was it was just physical, Tiff D. Like you could play physical. It was more skill based. It wasn't like just jacking up a bunch of fucking 3-pointers and missing them. Like as much as I love Steph Curry, I did see that. Steph Curry kind of fucked up the NBA. Him and Klay Thompson, the Splash Brothers, kind of fucked up the NBA. Because what other teams tried to do was model themselves after the Warriors without the Warriors personnel. I mean, those are two of the greatest shooters of all time. And then you added Kevin Durant. He's one of the greatest scorers of all time in shooters and efficient players. And so all these other teams started trying to fucking replicate what the Warriors do, and they couldn't. Because they didn't have the personnel. They didn't have those types of skilled players, right? So it kind of fucking ruined the game. Now I'm sounding like an old man. I'm not, I promise you. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm kind of old, I guess. Those games were wars, yeah. Like, I grew up on that basketball. Watching the Celtics on the parquet floor just fuck the Bulls up. 3 creators I sub. I haven't ever subbed again. Keep checking. Don't even ask questions then, Nickel. Yeah, don't even ask questions. Just take the sub and say thank you. Thank you, TT. Don't even question it, Nickel. You're subbed here. Is that a mistake or a real thing, Nickel? I think you have a legitimate sub here, don't you? I love the wars between the Knicks and the Bulls. Yeah, those were classic series in the Garden. Totally. And the Knicks, I mean, they were so close. Okay, cool, Nickel. They were so fucking close. Watch the old comments. No, I just said, like, sometimes I say, I'm a grandfather. So, like, I say I'm, like, older, even though I'm in my mid-40s. But I truly think age is just how you feel anyway. I think age is just a number. What's up, Danielle? What's going on, Danielle? Great to see you. Great to see you. I'm not sure what your schedule is. We're getting to 400,000. We're kind of having a good discussion right now. We're going to be back in a little bit. The coach is returning within the next 12 hours, 12 to 16 hours. So I've got to prepare for coach. But we're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're discussing a few things up here. We're just having a lovely time. Now we're talking about old school NBA basketball between the Knicks and the Bulls and the Celtics and the Lakers and the Pistons. And we're saying how, fucking society kind of and sports kind of like sucks these days. And we know politics sucks. Don't you miss the old days in politics when everything didn't have to be a fucking culture war? I miss those times. I know I fucking miss them. I'm disgusted with what we got going on right now. Right? Everything. So I wish when we could go back to when things were a little bit easier, We're gonna see if we can see one of these. The positive thing is that it is pumpkin season and that I have my fabulous fucking pumpkin towel and that I have a pumpkin pie in the refrigerator and that it's fuck Trump pumpkin towel Tuesday. And we get to rock that. Superfan Bernice, thank you so much. Tap that screen, everybody in the chat. What we are trying to do is get up to 400,000. If anybody wants to help us meet the party on and on goal too, that's one of the 16th. I don't know why I did the pumpkin patch. That's one of the remaining 3 goals that we need to light up the gift gallery this week. Oh, shit. Danielle just threw a fantastic fucking pumpkin patch. Win Danielle in the chat. She's amazing. Thank you so much, Danielle. I appreciate that. 25 dubs in the chat for Danielle. She's fucking awesome. Danielle, are you settled down from your recent travels now? Are you back with us? I'll have some information for you. Actually, I already gave you some information. Other people that might be on the East Coast during this fall, I'm going to have some information for you very soon. Involving our billboard in New York, okay? And if you are in the area and want to stop by and meet Coach Sean and I for a lunch, a slice of pizza, a dinner, I will be giving people information on that, okay? If you want it. I'm tired. I need to sit still. Sit still. Enjoy. Kick back with us for a few more minutes, Danielle. We're hanging out. Well, today we talked about Pam Bondi not answering questions about the Schmeppes files. It was a fucking embarrassment. She's an embarrassing person. And she is clearly covering up for Trump. And we also talked about Trump saying he didn't know anything about Ghislaine Maxwell, even though they just released a transcript of her interview with Todd Blanche about 6 weeks ago. And then I actually played an interview with one of the survivors that testified at the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. So I am making sure that we continue to hammer home the Schmepstein files. And we continue to hammer home that these survivors' experiences are real. And that Ghislaine Maxwell was sent to prison for 20 plus years for a reason. And that these Republicans and state officials, government officials, federal officials like Pam such and such, we call her Pam Bondi, are simply covering Trump's ass. So that's what we're discussing in here today. And we also discussed how he doesn't want to pay furloughed workers back pay money today. He suggested that. Then he tacoed out about, what else did he taco out about today? Oh, he said he would be willing to negotiate on health care, and then he walked that back because he's taco. The answer she gave is almost as good as, well, tariffs, if you're Congressman, tariffs, if exporting countries hate tariffs, so much, Congressman, it's a complicated. You know what? I got to play the fucking Pam Bondi again because her face was so fucking stupid that I have to play it again. Like I just fucking have to play it. And her soundbite. I got to do this. This is so stupid. This is so good. This is so bad. Wait until you see her face if you haven't seen the face. It is so fucking stupid. Okay.
Put his name.
I'm not going to discuss any anything about that with you, Senator.
Eventually, you're going to have to answer for your conduct in this. You won't do it today, but eventually you will.
There's been public
Here we go.
reporting
Here we
that
go.
Jeffrey Epstein showed people photos of President Trump with half-naked young women. Do you know if the FBI found those photographs
No answer.
in their search of Jeffrey Epstein's safe or premises or otherwise? Have you seen any such thing?
You know, Senator Whitehouse, you sit here and make salacious remarks, once again trying to slander President Trump left and right, when you're the one who was taking money from one of Epstein's closest confidants, I believe. I could be wrong, correct me.
You are
Reid
wrong.
Hoffman,
Yeah, you're wrong.
who was with Jeffrey Epstein on multiple occasions. And the senator sitting right next to you tried to block the flight logs from being released. Yet you're grilling me on President Trump and some photograph with Epstein? Come on.
The question is, did the FBI find those photographs that have been discussed publicly by a witness?
Watch the face and watch the no answer here. The face is classic. Just a fucking. I'll do a reenactment too.
Who claimed Jeffrey Epstein showed them to him. You don't know anything about that. Okay.
Look at that fucking face. That's her answer. No words. Look at this face. Look at that face. That's not a fucking answer. A no will do, not this. What the fuck is that? Answer the fucking question. Look at this. What the fuck is that face? That's not an answer. That's not a fucking answer. What is that? What is that? Not a no, not a yes. Do the pictures exist? What the fuck world are we living in right now? That's her answer. Nuh-uh. What the fuck is that? Top That's great, everybody. We got one party on and on. Like, what is that response? That's not a fucking answer. I'm sorry. Just silence and that face is not a fucking answer. Top That's great, everybody. We need one party on. Can you believe that? When somebody asks me something I'm not going to answer, I'm just going to do that. Nuh-uh. That is some stupid shit right there. I'm sorry. That is some stupid shit. What the fuck? MAGAs, why do you love being lied to? If the FBI didn't have pictures of this dude with young underage girls, like the senator asked, why wouldn't she just say, no, I haven't seen those photos? Instead, what? That's not an acceptable answer. I'm sorry. This is fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Top That's great, everybody. Michaela, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Coffee, thank you so much for the popular. Thank you for getting me up to 406. I had to close on that. Let's get up to like 410,000. We're there. If anybody wants to help us out with the party on and on too, we need that. We're trying to light that up. We got to light the gallery up before Sunday. We only need 3 things left. So if you want to help us out with that, cool. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go start preparing dinner. And I'll be back in like an hour and a half. But if you want to get that up before we get to 410,000, amazing. If not, we'll try to get it tonight. Okay. We'll try to get it in about an hour and a half when we come back. But that is, I had to fucking close with that because it's so fucking absurd. Like, that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. Maggie, thank you so much. I'm not eating for a while. I'm just going to prepare. Fabulous, thank you. Lady, thank you. I can't believe that was a response. Like, that's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. Oh man, did you hear VP Harris was cursed today? Cursed by who? Pam or Triple K? They're both pretty bad. We're almost at 410,000. I'm going to take a break. But yeah, that's a damning response, is right. Y'all were awesome today. 450 shares. We almost got 200 people in here. Laughing so hard. Good, Sandy. Let's knock down our shit tonight, okay? Let's knock this shit down. Y'all were great today. Did we get to 410? I think we're there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, CJ Love. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Cat Captain. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Tiff D. Y'all were fucking unbelievable. Thank you, I Don't Give a Fuck. Chris, Donna, Sue Lopez, Linda, Kirsten, D-Town. I appreciate everybody for the taps, the shares, the likes. I don't take you for granted. We're going to knock out this gallery tonight, so I do appreciate you. Great live today, huh? We had fun, didn't we? And then we will come back tonight. We'll do our thing. We'll fucking cook. We'll relax. And we'll continue to have fun. All right. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we will see you. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Thank you for the likes too. And we got a bunch of new follows too. So all the new followers too. Great work. Great work on the new followers too. Anyway, I'll see y'all tonight. Okay. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you for all you do. Never take you for granted. I'm going to go take this break, give the dog some treats and get a workout in. Start preparing dinner, and I'll see you shortly, okay? Love y'all. Peace. Thank you for all you do, everybody. Y'all are super great. Love you, love you, love you. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you. Laters.